Man, this game is crazy. You know, you come out here 1 week, you look like a major champion. The next week, you look like a 25 handicapper from Crabapple, North Dakota. But
let's go, bro.
3 shots, 4 par, I just do 2, 1 putt, par 4, birdie, new driver, info, replace, M2, par 5, fairway, what you fin do? Think I'll try to get on into, start right, good line, good view, hit Drew, shooter McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you, pew pew, fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing. Sometimes these part 3 green look like an island, a punch and to keep it on dry land, at least I might try, man, up with that 5 and might use the trap, man. I got a check, man, line angle, ball speed, rated that backsman, and where that ball land. Watch, that's on my hand, is yours, not the time, man. Yeah, that's my garment. I feel like Ron, man. Not talking noodles, I'm talking about John, man. And Gary Woodland, stripes up with Travis Fulton, got me striping like Dustin Johnson. 59 watchdog, the way that...
Welcome to Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast, episode 186. All right, we're going to get into what's in the bag, just in case anybody's unfamiliar with WITB, what's in the bag. All right, as always, we are presented by Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Big ups goes to our guy, owner operator Lee Ramos, Southside born, Southside raised, family owned and operated. Hit him up at 210-507-2227 or at MaximumDemo.com. This dude loves the dirty work. No job too big, no job too small. We're thankful to have him on as our presenting sponsor. And as always, we are coming live from the Texas Chancla studios. That's right. We are coming from the Jesse Hernandez Law.com studios. Make sure you hit up our guy, Jesse Hernandez, at the law office of Jesse Hernandez at 210-807-8656. He is that guy, especially with Fiesta going on. If you get into any trouble, any criminal case, make sure you hit him up. He's probably out there giving medals at Market Square or out of Niosa right now. Hit him up, guys. He is a beast in the courtroom, hat golfer just like us, living his best golf life, guys. So make sure you hit him up. Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, guys. All right. And also, we want to thank our gimme sponsor. We want to thank our gimme sponsor, FOREBROS Tour. Never golf alone again, guys. Make sure, guys, if you don't have a home, FOREBROS Tour has a home for you, guys. All right. We got all different types of games. King of the Par 3, net, gross. We just got finished playing a 2-man 666 out at the Vibe of Golf Club of Texas this past weekend. It was a rough time for Brucey and myself, rough time for our partners, but a badass time nevertheless. Make sure, guys, you hit up our guys, FOREBROS Tour. Never golf alone again. You don't have a home. FOREBROS Tour has a home for you. All right. Number 186 right here. Later on, we're going to have General Manager Robert Vasquez of Gateway Hills. The gem, one of the gems of military courses here in town. You know what? Robert is one of those guys that he does it right. There's several other guys out there that we know personally that do it on another level. Bo LeHue at a golf club in Texas. We got our guy, Zach Taniguchi out at Alisation. You know, you got Jadon, Anthony Cantu. You know, you got those guys that do it great. Brucey, how you doing tonight, my brother?
Bro, I'm doing great, bro. Speaking of Alistation, dude, sorry to get into it, bro, but did you see what they just did with their new rules and some kind of stuff? I mean, maybe, I don't know if you had that already planned. I just saw it right now, bro, and I'm like, who's smuggling beer, bro? Who's the guy that they caught smuggling drinks in, bro?
Well, okay, so the thing is, this is a trend, Rand. This is a trend. Oh, before we continue, guys, make sure you understand, guys, that parental guidance, guys, and make sure, warning, do not hold us accountable and hold our supporters, sponsors, guys, for the words that we're speaking. Make sure you listen at your own discretion. Our viewers, the people that will comment tonight, that's not the same views of our supporters and sponsors, guys. So make sure you listen at your own discretion. All right. So I'm going to tell you, dude, this is like a growing trend in amongst golf courses that they're starting to put a big freaking orange label that says proof of purchase. I mean, like, you're drinking this huge drink. I mean, you like those Mike's Hard Lemonade and you like those Zimas and Smirnoffs. There we go, right there. You like, there we go, right there. And so what they do is they're starting to slap like a huge proof of purchase on there because of you know what, a lot of people smuggling beer out there on the course. And you know what, I don't know if it's the bro groups that, I don't know if it might be, you know, it might be some of those viejos, you know, some of the viejos golfers that we're kind of turning into, right, bro?
Bro, it reminds me of that TikTok that says, so did y'all bring any outside beer? And they're like, do you mind if I check your bag? And then I go, we got him, take him out. Like, dude, like, bro, but who's doing it and who's making it obvious? Like, bro, at least if you're gonna do it, buy drinks that like maybe they sell. I'm not telling you to do it, right? But I'm just telling you if you're gonna do it. But don't go buy something that they don't offer or take in some glass or something like that. It's like, come on, guys, like don't be too.
Well, I'm going to tell you. So, all right.
Sorry,
so we know.
My wife was just walking in, so I had to turn it off.
We know one of our good boys, right? Jacob Munoz. Well, this dude's
Yeah.
brash. He'll bring freaking bottle. He'll bring freaking glass bottles of Bud Light out there on the track. Now he hasn't. It's been a while since he's played Alsatian, so I know he's not that guy. But I'm just like this, bro. Like you're gonna do it like that. You know, you're gonna bring freaking glass bottles out there to the courses, and that's pretty ballsy. You have to admit that, bro.
I'll tell you, right, bro. And it's like, dude, like I get so scared, bro, dude, to where like I'm like, oh, go ahead.
Well, no, we know you get scared, but you're a scaredy cat, though, bro. But you admit it. You admit you're a scaredy cat. You're scared of everything.
Dude, I'm a big scaredy cat, bro. Big scaredy cat. I'm like that guy that's like, I was like, bitch. Like, that's me, bro. I'm just looking around, bro.
Bro, right here, guys. We got some great comments right here. Our man, thank you guys for tuning in. Sergio Avendaño right there. Fire emoji right here. Our dude, Mike Osman with the popcorn. Javi Morales right here. All right, bro. You saw Javi Morales. I don't know if he's selling stuff. I don't know if he's going back to his old Nike clubs. I don't know what's going on with this guy, bro. Like I don't know if he's commenting or what. Javi's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I'm ready. Javi likes to watch.
Yeah, bro.
He's a voyeur. He likes to watch and comment. When is he gonna come out here?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, dude. That's what I've been telling him. He's like, bro, if I was better, and I'm like, bro, it's handicap based, bro. Like we have guys that start off, come in, bro, and they're like in their 30s, bro, and then but again, little by little, you start coming down. But I'm like, bro, you're gonna be handicap based. It's like we're not gonna screw you. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna be okay. Like, dude, like he went to Windcrest and he was saying like how shitty it was and how this and that and stuff. And I'm like, bro, why are you going to Windcrest, bro?
Hey, you know what? And he probably golfed alone. Am I right, Brucey?
No, he went because it was free golf. And I'm like, bro, I think we're friends, bro.
Okay, so right here, got some great comments right here. We got right here, Steve Chavez, Andy, Coach of the Year, Papa. I saw him out there. Okay, so we had our middle school golf tournament out at the Teddy Bear, right? And big ups to Kristen Tarver and Jesse for having us out there and hosting our middle school golf tournament out at the Teddy Bear. Now, out at Riverside. And they said specifically, don't coach or talk to your kid. But what was Steve doing? Steve was carrying his bag for his daughter. He's shining the clubs. He's making gambling deals with her. Okay, if you shoot a 50, daddy will get you donuts, or daddy will get you your favorite mocha frappa latte. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's making all these backdoor deals, and I'm like, bro, like I'm over here looking around, and I'm like, I hope someone's taking a picture of this. Like I want him to get busted. You know,
that's fucked up, bro.
I mean, but again, Brucey, we always talk about this. Is it fucked up because it's funny, or is it fucked up because I
didn't know. Right
here. Some more great comments, guys. Thank you for tuning in right here. Javi Morales, I buy to smuggle the rest. I buy two to smuggle the rest.
Yeah.
Right?
That's everybody's tactic. That's everybody's tactic.
Right, bro? Or in order to get the ice chest, right?
Yeah.
Can I get an ice chest? You're gonna buy some beers. You know what? Let me get sick. You know, I don't know what my playing partners want. Let me just take two.
Yeah, let me just take two, and then I'll have a soda and a Sprite just in case.
Right here, Jesse Lopez, bring your own cups. See, that's another thing too, and that's what I like, especially at tournaments. Tournaments normally have keg beer, so what do? You bring your Yeti, right, and you make it a little easy. Right here, also, I'm just watching right here. Jesse Lopez, and buy a drink ticket at least.
Yeah. At least get one, bro. But like I'm saying, you gotta get smart in what they sell, bro. You can't take 16 ounces when they sell 12 ounces. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, bro, dude.
Brucey, you don't buy beer, but you're very observant, because I think sometimes we have those people in our groups that you want to make sure you don't want to get lumped into that group either, right, bro?
Yeah. I do. I tell my cousin who's an actual detective. I tell him, bro, I'm a better detective than you are, bro. You're calling me to help you solve your crimes. Like, bro, I'm like attentive. I pay attention to a lot of things. Except
Bro,
my
but
golf
again,
game.
he's a detective in Alice, Texas, bro. You already know like the graduation
Robstown,
rate,
bro.
the literate.
Robstown, bro.
Well, there you go. It's even worse. Hey, it's even worse. It's even worse out there. And you
That's
know
what I said, bro.
the illiteracy rate going on out there. Like, bro, come on. Like, where did you say your cousin gets all? Where did you say your cousin gets all his best tips from? Watching like
Law and
Order,
Law and Order, Chicago PD, all this stuff. The coke case. What is it, like 48? Like another 48?
Yeah, like, he gets. That's where he gets all his. That's where he really gets his school and is learning.
Reno 911. Reno 911.
Right here, guys. Okay, I saw that Robert Vasquez is going to be in the green room. Now we're going to have Robert Vasquez, general manager of Gateway Hills, on. He's going to talk about what's in his bag. And again, you know what? We always get jelly, right, Brucey, because of these pros, right? They always got these backdoor deals with all these reps. I'm hoping I see Robert shake his head. Yes, you know, they're getting thrown trips. They're getting thrown condos, fishing for marlins out in Cabo, and Robert's this guy, like, because we never see Robert. We only hear Robert on the loud horn, right? On the over intercom, right, Brucey? But you know what? We never see Robert. I mean, it's rare to see.
8 o'clock tea time. 8 o'clock tea time, guys.
Yeah.
Get to your hose. Get to your hose.
The favorite, and the number one co-host of the Nothing Is OB Golf Podcast, Freddy Garcia, And so you know what? I'm hoping Robert sheds a little light because you know what? We saw his bag. Dude's rocking some latest and greatest stuff, right? And then there's also a couple things that we all have that we can't get rid of, and we'll kind of go into those, after Robert talks about his. So let's go ahead and read some of these comments before we bring one of the best, not only GMs, but one of the best people out there on this planet, Robert, on here in the show. Sergio Avendani right here. I only take my own vodka and Fireball. But right, what is it? What is it? The Mexican rite of passage, right? What are my dad always says, hey, my dad always says, mijo, ¿quieres pisto? Right? They're like, the little, like, the little, what is it?
Pisto.
What is it called? The
Fireball?
Brucey,
the shots?
Help them. No, they put it in their jacket pocket.
I'm saying the shots? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the little flask. The flask.
There you go. So they bring their flask, right? They bring their flask right here.
A flask.
Right here. Devon Villarreal right here. Javier Morales keisters in his wine coolers. There you go, right here. What's up, fellas? Joe Tejeda. What's up, my brother? This guy wouldn't let me leave the other night, bro. He got me in trouble, dude. He got me in trouble,
bro, it's
man.
Because he was Patty. It's because he was a Patty and he won, bro. He's like,
but Patty wasn't
bro.
there.
Like, Patty, we all know Patty carried you, bro.
Oh, there you go, right there. Look,
Patty just collected it left, bro.
Whenever y'all play a course that isn't $200, I'll stop, bro. We don't play $200 courses, dude. But when we do, they're the best $200 courses. Am I right, Brucey?
Exactly, bro. Scare money don't make money, Javi.
Right here, Javi Morales. Nah, Brucey said it was a decent course. He lied 100,000%. Then he said, I haven't been in 4 years. My bad, bro. Right here.
To win, Chris, yeah.
Mike Kirk, grab your popcorn. This could be a good one. Nick Mendez, call it in DQ. Oh, stop. And look, Mike Kirk, it's a Frappuccino, duh.
He's all, right, it's a golden eagle at Dunkin'.
Hey, the better half of the Tejeda brothers. What's up? What's up, John? How we doing? Thank you, bro. Flask. See, look. It's like I just say pisto, right? Like I'm just used to saying, hey, dame un pisto, right there.
Yeah, it's the cheapest liquor ever, too, right? They give you like the ugliest whiskey, bro. Hey, or the ugliest shit.
I know. It's like that whiskey / what is it? Aftershave. It's all musky and shit. Yeah. All right. Without further ado, to talk about his 2025 golf bag, our brother Robert Vasquez. How we doing tonight, my brother?
Too blessed to be stressed, Andy. How you doing? Brucey, how you doing, my brother?
Let's go. I want to go bike riding with this guy one time, bro. Just one time. I want to see if I can keep up.
But Brucey, you got to take off the training wheels. Brucey, okay. So Robert, I'm glad you segue into that because Brucey doesn't know how to swim. He doesn't know how to ride a bike. He can't swing a bait. Brucey, why can you not do any of those things?
You're lying. I can do it. I'm not the best at it, bro. I'm a little guy, bro, and I carry a lot of weight. He was trying to play me racist. This guy was.
He's gonna use the little guy shit on me. Like, bro, stop, bro. Stop right there.
And I even went to go buy me a specialized bike, and Robert told me, hey, you got to get a GT or a specialized or a, what's the other one, Robert? Like the badass ones, like the expensive ones?
I don't know. The last conversation I had with you, you told me that some guy was throwing one away and you walked over there and you got it out of the trash and it's yours now.
But it was a specialized bike. It was specialized.
It was still specialized. So, Robert, thank you, my brother, for being on. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing really good, Andy. I mean, I'm always in a good mood, brother. I mean, it takes a lot to get me upset and it takes a lot to get me down. God is good, brother.
Oh, man. Hey, no doubt, God is definitely good. All right, Robert. So, what do you got going on at Gateway Hills right now? We're looking at all the pictures, and I always give you crap because I always say what filter because, and again, if people don't know, Robert's my brother. He's a great friend of mine, and I always give him shit. But people are like this, hey, man, this Andy, you're talking shit. Why are you talking shit? And I'm like, but I always say it. Why is the course so green out at Gateway Hills?
Almost 20 years, Andy. You know that? I've known you, my brother, almost 20 years, brother.
I know, man. You've been getting me in trouble at every course that you've worked at, all the way back to Alamo Golf Club, bro.
It's hard to say, Andy. I know what I'm doing at Gateway, and I don't want to compare myself to any other golf courses in San Antonio. But I know that I don't allocate a lot of money towards my pro shop, because y'all guys don't hit off a shirt, y'all guys don't put off a pants, and so that money, instead of me allocating it towards stuff in the pro shop, because y'all guys are smart shoppers. I mean, you got Amazon, you got Ross. We have to be, right, Brucey? We have to be. So my
Ross dress for less.
Yeah, well, even Ross. So I don't stock my pro shop heavily. I allocate that money towards my fairways. I allocate that money towards my greens, and whatever money I'm making, because I'm pretty much self-sufficient right now, where I'm utilizing my own money to run the golf course and to seed and fertilize. And what you've been seeing is almost a little over $30,000 now that I dropped on the course in the last 90 days.
And I think that's what sets you apart. I think it seems like I said, and I'm not lumping you in to compare you, but I put you in that upper echelon of people who not only grow the game, put their money where their mouth is, and you're also doing something about it, and you have the ability. And we're thankful that FOREBROS Tour has a home at your course at Gateway Hills. Is the FOREBROS Tour home course, which is we freaking love, right? We freaking love. We feel the love. We appreciate what you're doing, and running a pro shop, running a course, being a general manager. You get some kickbacks and some privileges that we as civvies, as hack guys who are always trying to scrape for golf information. We're like, hey, so what's going on with those bunkers? Being, are they going to be in play? Are they not going to be in play? You know what? We're always looking for that extra info. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what's in your bag?
Well, so I mean, I played with PXG for the longest time. I was on staff with him for almost 4 years, and it just got to the point where I said, these clubs are just junk. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved them while I played them. They're just not, they're a lot of hype, and again, I enjoyed them while I played them. I recently got fitted, and again, I love Ian to death. Ian takes care of me from Callaway. He throws irons my way.
Ian Parnaby is a character. He's not only because he got promoted, right? What is his position now? He is no longer the South Tech. I think he's like just the rep of Texas, right?
Yeah, he reps the whole state of Texas. That dude is solid. I'll give you a little history behind Ian. So when I first got to Gateway, and it's been almost 14 months, I had a whole bunch of useless product there, and I'm not going to name the names like Titleist and TaylorMade. I'm not going to say anybody's name, but, Ian immediately went into the pro shop and said, hey, Robert, you've got a bunch of dead merchandise. Let me help you get rid of some of this. And that dude was solid. He did me a solid. He came in the pro shop, all the dead merchandise at Callaway. He went in there and cleaned house. He said, I'm going to help you out. And since then, I've been a super loyal to that guy. It's the same way with like with the FOREBROS. Your loyalty means a lot. And it's a conversation I had with Maya. I said, look, when my course goes sideways a little bit, it's not in such a good shape, I'm going to lower down my prices to adjust to course conditions, you know. And again, it's that loyalty. And Ian has been super loyal to me. So I'm a huge Callaway fan. And that's one of the, you know, some of the products I have in my bag is the Elite irons. And those I will not get rid of.
And I think the thing is, it's all about, and something that Brucey and I have learned being in this game. It's about those relationships, you know. And I think Ian is a very easy guy to get along with. He's a jokester. He's got a great personality. He's tall. He's good looking. He's got that accent, you know. And
True salesman, right?
I
True
was
salesman.
like this, man. I need to. Can we go somewhere and have a pint together? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, and he's always been great. And I think he's got that personality to really hit it off well. I mean, but I noticed you're not playing a Callaway driver in your bag.
Well, I did have the Callaway driver in my bag. I did. So like I said, I went and got fitted, and all of a sudden my spin where I was looking for it, which is my carry distance, I got fitted for TaylorMade QI35. And
so is it the hype? Is it like worth the hype? You think it's a legit driver? It's one of the top, I guess, especially for your swings out there.
For as far as what the TaylorMade?
Yes.
Everybody's different, Andy. I tell this to everybody. Everybody's spin, launch, smash, everything's going to be different. You got to fit a driver that for your swing, and a lot has to do with the shaft. I mean, I'm going to tell you this: 75, maybe even 80% is going to have to do with the shaft. And of course, I got to upgrade a vintage shaft. And I mean, my Callaway. Don't get me wrong, I love Ian. I love the Callaway, but my carry was 242, and that's not enough carry. With the TaylorMade, the QI35, I'm carrying at 267.
Not enough
carry, not just going carry.
No. Hey, Fernando of all people hits the ball further than I do, and he's got this.
Fernando hits the ball further than Brucey and I.
Yeah, he can hit the ball, brother. That dude can hit the ball. But yeah, it's worth the hype. The QI35 is definitely worth the hype.
So okay,
Dang, time to upgrade.
So we have the Q35, right? The QI35, which is the top driver. We've seen it out there. Okay, it's up there. I play one of the top rated drivers.
The GT,
I play the GT3 from Titleist. And I know Brucey had 2 drivers in the bag recently, Brucey. 3? Yeah. He had 3 drivers in the bag.
Oh no,
dude,
Andy!
I stick with TaylorMade.
Ever noticed? I don't know if you ever noticed me, but I don't know if you ever noticed. So when y'all guys play out there, I walk around and I look through everybody's bag, and I'm counting clubs. And there's some people that carry 15 and 16 clubs. I won't say the names, but there's some guys out there.
I'll say it. Brucey does. Clubs. It's Brucey. It's Leo. It's Mike Ayala. And we've already had this talk that we think it's a 3-6-1 thing. I mean, I'm not like these guys. I never had that type of money to carry more than really 13 clubs in your bag. I wish I had money like Brucey, Mike, and Leo. Maybe if I could afford more than that, I would carry more than 13 or 14 clubs.
It just plays with my head a lot. It's like, dude, do I need a 56? Do I need my chipper?
Hey, do I need the 15th club or the 16th club? That's really what it is.
And then go ahead.
Andy, you can be like a Mike. You can be like a Mike Oshman. You know, Monday through Sunday bag. He's got Strix on for Monday. He's got the TaylorMade for Tuesday. He's switching up irons for every day.
He does, bro. He does.
Right here, look at this comment right here, and this is one of my parents there at my school. Where's Gateway? I haven't heard of that course. Sergio,
where you been, bro?
Bro, it's a native San Antonio. It's the base. It is at Lackland Air Force Base, Sergio.
Yeah.
And he's like me. He's a girl dad. He's getting back into the swing, literally back into the swing of things in the golf game. And I'm gonna have to take him out there, man. I'm gonna have to take him out there. We were name dropping courses the other day. Right here. Look, I got right here. Christina Green right here. Robert, I like the shirt. Color looks good on you.
Ooh.
Christina, I would say it looks good on him. It looks even better off of him.
He's got that bike bod.
There he goes.
Oh my goodness. Andy.
Right here. Right here, right here. I got another great comment here. Nick Mendez, Ian, we go way back. He's a great dude, and he was a hell of a stick too. I know he was. So Robert, as we talk about golf bags and you know what, you've been a golf professional for a good amount of time, and you say the shaft is probably important. Now, I guess when people get fitted, like, so who fit you? Was it Ian that fit you?
No, so I actually went to Golf Galaxy. You know, my buddy Bruce, which is a PGA guy. You know, most of these guys, if it's I'm not going to name places, but if they work off a commission, I'm not going to go to them. You know, I'm going to go somebody that's non-commission based. So that way they tell me the truth. I mean, Bruce is pretty much straight up. Hey, you can't hit this. Hey, you can hit this. And seeing numbers on a TrackMan. I mean, TrackMan doesn't lie. You know what I mean? And again, you know, having to switch out shafts and having the ability to switch out shafts so you find the right one for you. Sometimes, you know, I hit the ping, and the ping was pretty good. But again, I like the look and the feel of that QI35.
And I think too. I think as we aesthetics is huge. Aesthetics is huge. I'm having a little trouble right here.
Is that your mic?
I don't know. Shoot, I don't know. There you go. Right here, Brucey. You can hear me, right, bro?
Yeah, I got you.
So I think as aesthetics, you look down at your club. I think it's huge right now. Do me a favor, Robert, if you can, log off and log back on, Robert, if you can, if you would, for me. I'm gonna kick you off here to make it easy. If you would kind of log off, get off real quick, and then get off right back on. I would appreciate it. They'll kind of help me out here real quick. So as we talk about that, Brucey, we look down at our club. And I think that's a big deal. I know for me, Callaway, when I look Callaway, it seems almost like super oval, right?
It does. Yes, it does. I've noticed that.
And then you see like TaylorMade. TaylorMade doesn't look as oval. And then you have Titleist. Titleist is maybe looks in that mid range. And I think
exactly.
I think that makes a big deal. All right, there
but
you
like,
go, Robert.
Okay.
Go for it, Brucey.
But
Go for it, Brucey.
No, but like again, like when so as we go into what's in your bag and we start getting more into detail, it's like these people that are kind of like, are you going for like what fits your game? Because like I said, I was going into like what is the top 3 brands. I wasn't even going to what fits me. Like I've never really hit Pings, Titleist. I didn't hit anybody. I just said, you know what? I love TaylorMade. I'm gonna stick with TaylorMade, and I'm gonna make TaylorMade work for me. What if it didn't work for me? And I never went to go get what do you call it, fitted. And it's like, so that's a big one that people don't understand is like, before you go invest into golf clubs, try to get fitted, because they won't tell you what's hot, what's not. They're going to tell you what fits your game. And I don't know if you agree with that or not, but that's one thing I've always told myself is, dude, just go get fitted, bro. Just go get fitted, invest the money, because this shit that you're trying to do, it's like, it's not working for you, man.
Well, I think that's the big thing is like I love those demo days, right?
Yeah.
I love those demo days because you get to kind of see what's out there, and I love to hit other people's clubs, you know, and I think that's the thing is because you kind of get a feel. And you heard what Robert said. Robert said PXG were horrible. And you know what? I think we hear that from a lot of people, even talking with Ben out at San Pedro Grip and Repair Shop. He says PXGs are some of the hardest clubs for him to work with, right?
Dang.
And then you have a lot of military first responders. They all get those clubs, right? Because they get that 50% off discount. And it's like a lot of them get it because it's like so enticing, right? It's so enticing. Let me get the 50% off these clubs. They look great. And then I also think like my cousin went to a fitting out at PXG in Houston, and he hit like 300 and something balls to get fitted. He did it all at once. He got fitted for a driver. He got fitted for wedges. He got fitted for irons. And I said, dude, like 300 balls, like, dude, like that's like, I mean, you're getting killed, you know, like,
but,
I mean,
what
your swing?
I like how Robert said that your shaft means a lot, bro. And that's what we don't ever focus on. We're focusing on the head. We're focusing on other things. And it's like, dude, we don't ever focus that. Find the right shaft for you. You know what I mean? Find the right grams, find the right length, find the right style. I mean, like, again, brand of it, if it's a speeder, if it's a Ventus, whatever it is, but try to find those specs, because when you don't find the specs, no matter what head you put on it, it's not going to fix your game because your shaft is not helping you. It's either whipping too much, it's not whipping enough, it's not heavy enough, it's not light enough. So I mean, and I'm guilty of just going out there and saying, "Oh, look, there's a Sim 2 for $100," and it's like, dude, you don't pay attention to the shaft, you're not paying attention to nothing. You're just paying attention to, hey, I see a Sim 2 driver for $100. Like, fuck it, let me go get it.
Well, I think the thing is having some technical difficulties here with Robert. Hopefully, Brucey, Brucey, if you wouldn't mind texting him on the side, just trying to see if he can get on another way, maybe a phone, iPad, computer, something like that. Now, as we look at these, what's in our bag, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring up my bag here to show and to kind of talk about it. I see right here. Well, as we bring that up here. Now, for those people out there, I rock a swag bag. I rock a swag vessel bag, and it's pretty simple. It's pretty sweet. I have three other golf bags that I currently kind of rotate with. I have a UTSA golf bag that I wear that I rock normally in the spring season for UTSA. I'm rocking a GT3 driver that was fit for me out at MK Technologies, which I think is pretty freaking sweet. I think the guys there, I think the guys do a really solid job out there. Look, Sergio Avendano, Nike's.
Dude, I swear, bro, you can hear that sound, right? You just hear Sumo.
A mile away, bro.
Hear it,
hear it on the range. You whip your head back, and you know exactly what.
It's like
you know
crazy,
exactly what
bro.
happens, right? You know exactly what happens right here. Look, ooh, Roman Rios, hell of a deal on that Sim 2 for $100. Who sold a Sim 2 for $100?
Bro, I can't say names, bro, but one of my friends. Nah, I think it was him, bro. It was him.
Brucey, you sold that Sim 2 for $100?
No way. That's what I bought it for. Stop, dude. Stop.
No, but you already told me what's off limits, and this isn't off limits.
Yeah, that's. I told you when I met the guy at Brack, and then that's when I bought those wedges for RJ. Remember when I told you I bought two Titus
you
wedges?
You bought wedges for RJ that he doesn't have.
That he doesn't have, and because I saw low key, I kind of liked them too. But we were talking about like the loss of them, man. Like we're trying to figure out what lofts work for him. And again, he's playing in Alice most of the time, dude. Over here, you need loft, you need balls to get up. Like he doesn't need a 60 in Alice, bro. Like or a 58, but then he goes to Corpus and he needs it. So, anyways, we're just messing with his lofts. We're messing with everything else, man.
So right here, let's see if we can bring it up right here. Okay, so this is my golf bag here. Like I said, I got fit at MK Technologies for the GT3, and again, I was trying to stay away from anything new. I'm trying to stay from anything new because let's see.
Oh, he's
better,
back.
Robert.
How's that, Andy?
Okay, much better. All right, Robert. Okay, we got Robert back. He's back, baby. So if you, Robert, you want to listen to mine, and then we're gonna go through and dissect Brucey's, okay? And then we'll finish up with yours, even though we kind of started with yours, right? So I got fitted for that Titleist GT3. What I liked about the fitter, Jamie told me straight up. He said, he goes, do you want me to be honest with you? Do you want me to tell you what's really going on? I said, Jamie, I know what's up with my game. Just give it to me straight. And he goes, okay. And it was kind of fucked up. He goes, well, I'm really going to tell you, you need lessons. And I'm like, oh, I said, and again, I said, you know what? I agree with you. Yes. Okay. Right. But he goes, with that being said, let's move on and try to help you with your swing. And I said, thank you. That's what I want. And so, you know what? I hit at that time the QI10. I hit what Callaway had the smoke at that time, and then Titleist was the first one to release their new line before anybody else. And right, look, Nick Mendez, I got you. He hit you with a LOF loft problem, and so I said, you know what? I love my irons. I play Strixon MK2 Z5s, and I play 4 through gap wedge, and with the Axiom shafts, which it took me a while to hit those Axiom graphite shafts because it's a different type of swing. It's a different type of. It's not steel. It's that old man graphite, but it's kind of like a new age graphite, which I think helps me with my swing a lot, right? And we were side texting Robert in regards to like having clubs like you can't get rid of, right? And I have this. You can kind of barely see it. It's there in the background.
Callaway, baby.
It's a Callaway X Hot 3 hybrid, and it's my comfort. It's that ex-girlfriend from high school, that 2 a.m. booty call. That it just.
I'm gonna tell Anna, bro. I'm gonna tell Anna.
Tell her
bro.
she knows already. Hopefully she can hear me. She knows already. She knows when she married. That it feels so like when you get the club in your hand, it feels so comforting and it feels so right. And it's like everything is just good, right? Everything's good with that club, and that's my go-to club. I'm playing a Stim Max 2 3 wood just because I'm not in love with any 3 wood right now, and I'm not gonna make any switch. I don't play it. I don't hit my 3 wood enough to where it really matters. I'm rocking a Ghost Tour TaylorMade putter, which I might be making a switch to like a half mallet. My putting is probably the worst part of my game. Osman will be able to tell you that.
We all know that, bro. We all know
it's
that.
bad. Andy Putts has been coming out, and I still got great scores, even though I'm not putting very well. I still got great scores. And then I have a T18 56 Mizuno that I just know the rollout on it. It's the wedge I've been using for like the last 6 years. I just know the distances, right? And then I also have a 54 SM8 Vokey wedge that I'm kind of toying around with right now.
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. That driver, bro. That driver's fire, though, dude.
Oh, the driver's hot. Look, like what is it? What is it? Ike went to a G2, I think, right? Or a G2 or G3, GT3. And then
I have no idea yet.
Osman went to a GT2 or GT2 as well. So you know what? Everyone's trying to make that move right there. All right. So we are going to we're gonna bring on Brucey's right here.
Don't judge. Don't count him, Robert. Don't count my bag, bro.
So and you know, okay. So Robert Brucey got mad at me. He got mad at me because I asked him about some wedges I gave him that I noticed weren't in the bag.
Oh, the Mizuno
said, hey,
wedges.
bro,
the Mizuno.
yeah, and that's what I told him. And I said, hey, bro, man, I said, where are those Mizuno wedges I gave you? And you know what? In pure Mexicano fashion, what did he do? He gave them to somebody else.
But I kept it in the family, bro. I didn't go and say, hey, Joe Blow, here's some wedges, bro.
Hey, he's not my family.
Yeah.
Right here, let's go. Right here, I got okay. But what I like is that when Brucey displayed it, he got really mad at me and was side texting, right? Like super butthurt, which was awesome. And then, but the thing is, I love how everybody else came after him too. Like they say 15 clubs. They're like, somebody said 15 clubs, and Bruce's like, oh yeah. And then Mike Ayala texts them on the side saying, what was this 2020 edition?
No, dude. Okay, so Andy, first let me repeat it. So Andy's telling me, hey, bro, we gotta kind of spark it up like a little bit. Let's get
no, Robert. Whose idea was this, Robert? Whose idea was this?
It was Robert's. It was Robert.
Yeah, it was Robert.
I know it was Robert. Right. So I'm trying to be a co-host and spark some conversations and stuff. So then I posted. I kind of get some chatter going on, and some guy goes, hey, you got 15 clubs in your bag, and I'm like, and then I commented with, I forgot, I'm a pro. I'm not an amateur.
See, Robert, Brucey is keen of the comebacks. See, we're trying to work with him. We're trying to work with him.
Well, then Andy, Mike comments and says, well, at least he's doing better. He used to have 22 clubs in his bag. Now he's down to 15, so it's kind of a good thing. You know what I mean? But, dude, okay, so, for example, my chipper. I won't let my chipper go. Like, I've argued with people. I've
So right there, that's the club at the bottom right-hand corner. Why don't you explain everybody what the chipper is? And it's like the chipper from the infomercial, correct?
No. It's a Cleveland chipper, bro.
But it's like the one from the infomercial, correct?
Yeah, if you want to say it is, bro.
Well, I'm just trying to compare it to the easiest thing for people to understand.
Yeah. So then I've always used it ever since I was in Alice. I've always used a chipper. I've always used the excuse that Alice didn't have deep enough fairways or to where I could get under it. And
right here, Logan Buentello, right here, illegal chipper.
Yeah.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Thank you, Andy. For the first time, you defend me, and I'm so freaking excited, bro.
It's not illegal, but you know what? You're not a real man. Only people 60 and older can use it.
Okay. Anyways, back to my bag, bro. Back to my bag. So back to Andy's wedges. Andy was being so generous, helped me out. I used to rock some other stuff. Andy had said, "Hey, bro, let's try these wedges. They're good." Well, then, so I had met a guy a couple of months ago, or about a year ago, I want to say.
Tell him I gave you the wedges. Tell him I gave you a.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying.
Just
a 54 and a 58.
No,
right?
56
and a 60. 56 and 60, right? So then my nephew is right below me. He's playing high school golf. So I just want to give him some good stuff. I want him to rock some good stuff. So I'm always on Facebook Market. I saw some guy from New Braunfels. He was like, "Hey, man, I got this and I got this for sale. I need to let go of my garage." My wife said, whatever. Anyways, long story short, I'm like, "Hey, bro, my nephew needs some wedges. He's looking for a driver too. I'm trying to help him upgrade." So I went and bought some stuff, gave them to my nephew, and then I was kind of like, "Dang, bro, like Bokies, like, man, you know what? Let me try them. Like, let me try them. You can try the Mizuno."
Brucey's a brand whore. Brucey is a brand whore.
I am. You're right, dude. Yes, I am. And Robert, it is what it is.
He's not a game improvement whore. It's a brand.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is that I don't focus on what's good for me. I'm focusing on what looks good, what I think looks good. And then some guys and then Mike's over here like, "Hey, we're talking about 2025, what's in your bag, not 2020, what's in your bag." Because, dude, Andy just said, I can't afford of the year clubs. Like, hey, it's okay to get 2-3 years below. Andy makes fun that I'm like 5 years behind. And I'm like, bro, sorry, we cannot go get a GT3.
No, that's not. I don't make fun. I don't make fun of you because of that. I don't. It's just you like that type of stuff. I don't make fun of you. You are what you are. And you know what? I've gotten my ass kicked by guys still using the Ping I2s. And I'm sure Robert can tell you that there's a lot of great golfers out there that hit clubs that might even be older than both of us.
Yeah.
And they can ball.
Yeah, but anyway, so I took out my 4-iron and my 5-iron. So I rock a 5 hybrid. I got a 3 hybrid, a 5 wood and a 3 wood. I rock the Sim 2 irons. My wedges, like I said, are Vokies because I got it from my nephew. And then I went from a mallet style putter. I went from a blade, my Scotty Cameron. I took it out of my bag, and I got this off of Facebook Market too. I wanted to go to a heavier putter to see maybe because I have a problem with my toe being up on my putter. Leo was giving me shit all day Saturday. I let him down. I'm sorry, Leo, dude. I apologize. I owe you freaking my life. But bro, I have a problem putting, and it's not my putter now. I've identified the problem, that I'm the problem. So there you go, Andy.
Brucey, okay, hold on. We've always known that. Again, you're tell us something new here. And we knew you were going to be the problem this weekend too. We knew that. There's nothing that you're telling us. There's nothing you're not telling us new info. We want new info, new stuff that you've truly learned, not just repeating exactly what we all knew what was going to happen.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. So what new did you learn? What was something new that
I didn't learn anything new. It's all like I'm out of habit, dude. And I just let my partner down, bro. I didn't think I was gonna do that. Again,
we knew that was gonna happen.
But it wasn't. It's always been my mind before. I would let people down with my mind. Like I would either be defeated, I would be conquered, or whatever. And this time, it was like I let him down, to where I played like I'd never played golf in my life, bro. Like even Paul was making me look like I was freaking horrible.
You know what?
Paul was looking like freaking.
I'll double down on that. I'll double down on that and say there was a certain part, holes 15 through 17. I let my partner down.
Yeah, I let him down.
That gap I did. I'm not gonna say anything about the other ones, but all right. So Robert, what would you tell me is the most? We got a stealth 2 right here. Brucey, and why is it the Stealth 2? Because you also had the SimMax 2, which Patty still has in his bag. You know, you got a lot of solid golfers that still love that SimMax 2 that they always compare it to on YouTube, that it hits still better than a lot of other clubs. And why was it that this was the better one for you compared to that SimMax 2?
Again, and I'll be honest with you, I just said it earlier, bro. I'm being that guy to where I want to have it. I want to have the latest, or I wanted to have something that was newer, or I wanted to match. Like I even want to take out my Sim 2 5 wood, my 5 hybrid, and I wanted to get either a Stealth or QI just to kind of keep up with times. And it's like I'm not being committed, and I'm not being loyal, and I'm not being faithful to what treats me good. I'm going to say, how you said, I'm a brand whore. I'm a freaking whatever. I want to get the latest. And it's like, dude, but it's not helping your golf game. So I'm throwing money down and I'm doing stupid things that it's like, bro, you're trying to keep up with the latest, but you're going up with your clubs. So is your score. You're not going anything down. So I'm not being faithful and being committed and loyal to my golf game in general. I just want to look good. I don't want to play good. I just want to look good. And it's like, hey, dude, wrong attitude, wrong way of thinking. And it's like, bro, just get with what works with your game. And I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll, there you go. Look, Patty Control. Brucey, get a pickleball racket or a fishing pole.
Patty, where's all this hate coming from, bro? You and me, we were good
hate.
together,
it's not
bro.
Hate. Remember, see, what you think is hate is some great advice for you. Great advice. It's not hate. It all comes, and Patty can tell you, it's all from a place of love. All right, Robert. So what do you think about Brucey's ideologies about his clubs?
So here's one thing that Brucey hit earlier in the beginning of the podcast: getting fitted. So when people always assume getting fitted with golf clubs is the main thing, you gotta get fitted for that golf ball. You know, like you said at the beginning of the podcast, you know, we as GMs, as pros of a golf course, we get thrown all this different stuff. And I'm very fortunate to get thrown golf balls my way. So I'm that guy that takes out those golf balls on the range, and I'll hit them, and I'm looking for the golf ball that matches my set of clubs at that time. You know, and right now I like the left dash. For my cold weather ball, I like the Chrome X. You know, when it's humid, I like to switch to the AVX. You know, and again, I'm just fortunate to go through all those new balls that I get thrown my way to find the ball for me.
Got some great comments right here, Robert. Mike Osman, Brucey needs to get fit into a Pinnacle Gold golf ball.
You see, okay, Robert, I think what you're saying, let's be real, right? Like we're having an honest conversation.
Brucey, I think, hold on. We need to start by you being real with yourself.
I am. I'm being real. I'm going to be real. Watch this. Robert, I think what you're saying is awesome, bro. If I knew my game that well and I could tell myself, hey, it's like what Andy says, or my partner tells me, hey, I just need you to be, I want you to hit your 8-iron, hit it, this land right here. I can't fucking do that. You got to tell me to land on the green. I don't care where on the green, just land on the green. So to find a ball that fits my game, I'm not there yet. I can't tell you the difference between an AVX, a Chrome X Tour, a Max Fly, a Pinnacle Gold. To me, I'm just getting out of my bag. Now I buy balls because I want to spoil myself, but I'm not doing it because my flight's better. It's soft, hard. So for us high handicappers, it's hard to find a ball that fits your game. Like I don't think that I'm there yet to say that I can tell the difference between a left dash, a Chrome X, a triple diamond, a Max Flight, triple flight. I don't know, dude. I just don't think it's gonna work for me.
So Brucey, before we get into finishing out Robert's bag and going back to Robert's bag, yeah. I think Robert said he made a great point, right? In regards to getting that right fit for your ball. And that was the great thing about when we had our event. You heard Robert say he got fitted at Golf Galaxy. And you know what, Robert? People will tell you that if it's not a place like MK, Club Champion, or Mac Wiley's, or, you know what, a certified, you know, fitter, or Edwin Watts, you know what, they're going to tell you that it's probably not good, right? And I think the thing is, there's a lot of great people in the golf business that don't work for big name places, or that might get stuck in a corporate place like PGA Superstore or Golf Galaxy, but that still do quality work, and they all have the technology to back up what you're looking for. Am I right?
Yeah.
100%, bro. 100%. I mean, don't get me wrong. That a couple of those names you named, they're affiliated with a Ping product or a Titleist product, so of course they're going to sell you on those products and fit you specifically for that product. I'm not going to say the names that you named, but yes, they're affiliated with different companies, whether it's a TaylorMade, whether it's a Ping, or whether it's a Titleist. So they're going to push those products on you.
Yeah. And Robert, let me tell you something else, man. Andy is a fucking ass, bro. So when I was rocking Max Flies, and to me, Max Flies were working for me. He was giving me shit like, bro, really, bro? Get those balls out of here, bro.
Because I don't
dude,
know.
like,
No. See, like, this is what I'm trying to say, and I always say this about Brucey. Brucey, like, Mike Ayala can tell Brucey something worse than I questioned him about the wedges. Brucey started side texting me all crying, right? Mike says something to him, which is maybe even worse about his clubs being old as shit. He doesn't get mad at Mike. He gets mad at me for questioning. And I said, I gifted you something. I want to know where those wedges are because I told him, I said, bro, at any point, if you don't want those wedges, give them back to me because, hey, I put some good money into them. I put UTSA ferrules on it. I put new grips on it. So at any point you don't want them, I said, like, give them back to me. And you know what? And you know what? He couldn't tell me anything. He had to tell me after the fact.
No, Robert. So I tell Andy. Andy's over here. Like, I mean, Andy's telling me, "Hey, bro, we gotta spark it up. Hey, bro, we're gonna have Robert on. Hey, I want to make it. Okay, so there I am doing my thing. Make a big old post, and I just text Andy. Hey, Andy, go behind me. Kind of help me out with starting a forum, starting to get it going. And like the first thing he says is, "Hey, bro, where's my wedges at?" And I'm like, bro, you have my fucking number. You could text me on the side.
But I'm like,
me, hey,
why?
bro,
like, and I said, because Robert, I was caught off guard. You know what? When you give somebody something, you know what? You're like, you didn't tell me that he gave them to somebody else. And if you would have told me it was for RJ, I would have said, okay. I said, RJ, all right. Okay, you want to help out RJ? Awesome, right, bro? I love RJ, right? Help out RJ. But when I was surprised to not see him in his bag, I was like, hey, man, what the hell?
Okay. So anyways, back to what's
in
the bag.
Can you be the judge on that one,
Yeah,
Robert?
Yeah. But do you do it on a public forum, Robert, or do you kind of do?
I just questioned. I said, "Hey, what? Hey, if you're not going to use those wedges, sweet, give them back to me." That's what I said.
And y'all guys are besties, right?
Somewhat.
I think it's more along the lines. I don't think it's besties. I think we're on the brother level.
Yeah.
Brucey, do you throw clubs like Mike Oshman does?
We can't afford to.
Yeah. But anyways, bro, but I think my bag's okay. I think it's decent enough. But now here, let's get into this conversation. Andy, like if I'm going out sideways, let me know. But I have going back to my nephew who just commented and said, "Hey, illegal chipper, do clubs really make a difference? Like, can you really say, hey, you know what, man? I'm rocking some RBZs 10 years ago, whatever years ago. Hey, if I had some new GTs, my game would be outstanding." No, like okay. I tell him all the time, it doesn't matter about your clubs. Go ahead.
So right here, let's see right here. Is this your cousin? Because I don't know. You got primos all over the place.
It was Logan about the illegal chipper.
Okay. Well, people always give you crap back home. What like our boy Ian always says, you don't use the illegal chipper, right? Don't use the illegal chipper. I think clubs. I think Comfort, like I said, and hopefully Robert can speak on this. And this is we're gonna try to get Robert to finish out because I know he's kind of breaking up a little bit in regards to his audio. But I think Comfort plays a part. I think it's like you said, we talk about shoes, and Robert tells me too. He goes, "Hey man, wear those FootJoys. They're gonna give you 3 to 5 more yards." I've heard that from a long driver that does the beat the pro or can you outswing a long driver at a tournament. And he goes, "Yeah, man, those aren't the best shoes for gaining distance, or they don't help you create energy with the ground or de la verga, shit like that." Right. Well, I think the thing is that I think Comfort has to play a part with you. So why did Tiger always wear Sunday red? You know, it was blood red, right? He's hunting, he's going for the kill. And I think the thing is, it's like you wear that one outfit or that one shirt or those shorts or those shoes, your hat that just kind of puts you in that mood. That's why I've been wearing my earrings. You know what? I wasn't wearing my earrings for a long time, and I started to wear my my glass studs, my glass stud earrings, because I'm like this. Hey, I'm a bad motherfucker. Like, you know what? And I've been doing well until this last weekend. So now, you know what? Hey, I'm just gonna wear one instead of both of them.
Yeah. Robert.
So Robert, what do you think it is about, like Brucey said, about the clubs?
About what, Andy?
About the clubs, man. About having
the clubs really make that big of a difference.
When you get a good stick, I'm going to use the example. Like if we get a good stick like Nick, it ain't going to make a difference what club you put in his hand. The guy's still going to shoot a number. I mean, a lot has to do with the guy's swing. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want game improvement, you know, clubs in your hand, of course, it's going to help you a lot. But a lot has to do with the player. And like you said, feeling comfortable. I mean, you could, like you said, you can take a guy that plays with ping eye 2 clubs, and the guy's still going to go out there and shoot a solid round. The irons, it's not so much a biggie. The driver is, just because the drivers, they've come such a long way as far as technology. And I mean, putters, metal's metal, but driver's going to make a huge difference.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and let Robert. We're gonna let Robert go because we're having just a little bit of too much problems with the audio side. Robert, my brother, thank you so much for being on. We appreciate you. We love you. We look forward to seeing you at the course. One of
May
the
the
best
force
DMs
be
in the
with
game.
you.
Yeah, may the. Good night, my brother. All right. You know what? And Robert always gives bad insight. I'm not too sure what was going on with the audio, but you know what? We'll try to clean it up as best we can. But
Sure.
it's a good conversation of what's in the bag, right? Like,
Yeah.
and like I said, I think I love my irons. Remember.
Can't really hear you. Can't hear you. Could you hear me? So, anyways, guys, so Andy was talking about what's in the bag. What I wanted to talk about, man, was like, again, audio is gone. Is it audio on myself or is it audio on both of us? Or what audio is on? And switch to Brucey. Yes, sir. So my whole thing was I wanted to know to tell people was like, hey, are you a long iron hitter? Are you a hybrid hitter? Do you use graphite? Are you a steel kind of guy? Why are you steel? Why are you graphite? So sometimes I tell myself is I use graphite a lot because steel to me is for too hard. I don't swing hard. I'm not a hard swinger. So I need something that's going to give me a little whip, give me a little lightness, and so that's what I said. Come on, Brucey, say hello. Can you hear me? Andy, can you hear me, Andy? You can hear me. Great job. Okay. So anyways, so as Andy's trying to get his mic going, man. So that's where I wanted to get into some of this stuff too was, again, guys, what do you rock? So if you comment, say, hey, you know what? I do prefer this loft over that loft. And the reason that I use this loft, a 9, a 10.5, is because I hit low. I have, like me, I have a short swing. I don't ever pick up the ball. So I got to pick up my loft a little bit. So I went from a 9, I went to a 10 loft. Now, have I noticed a difference? My swing's kind of fucked up right now. And why are you stiff instead of regular? So, guys, if you can comment some of your comments, I want to just my swing's kind of fucked up right now. And why are you stiff instead of regular? So guys, if you can comment in the comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right here. Okay. So I'm back right here. Okay. So as is Andy actually punking Brucey to see he can run the show? No, Brucey is very capable, guys. As we talk about what's in the bag, I think the general thing is go out and get fit. Brucey has not got fit yet. I've gotten fit. Robert's gotten fit. And I think as we talk with Brucey, it's great. Like go out for a fitting. We know people out there, and it's just like it's kind of just getting over that hump and saying, freaking do it, man. Like go out and get fit. We know Aaron Floyd is out there. He'll fit you for free. Zach Taniguchi, he'll fit you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we know people out there, Brucey. What is stopping you from just taking that plunge and taking that step to getting fit? Because you don't have to buy the clubs. You know that, right? You don't have to buy the clubs.
No, and I think it's the like, again, having to go pay, having somebody to tell you some stuff. What if they tell me, hey, dude, my whole bag's fucked up. Hey, dude, your driver's not for you. Everything's not for you. Now I got to go reinvest into some new shit. And I'm like, am I willing to go invest into some new shit? Right now, I need to focus on my game. Like, my game is fucked up.
And I agree with you, Brucey. I'm not trying to say that. You know what? We all have shortcomings in our game, but it's kind of like you know what we talk about. We go to the doctor.
Nip in the butt. Yeah.
We talk about going to the doctor, right? We get our labs done. We're worried. We're stressing, right? And we're like, we don't want to hear the doctors. You know, the doctor's freaking the results, right? And we don't want to hear that
prognosis or whatever he's telling you.
But it's always great to at least to know, right?
Yeah, I see.
To know.
Yeah, and I use the example, dude, to where when I was growing up, I always wanted like a house, right? My wife was like, "Well, babe, I don't know. I want this kind of house. I want that." So what we fucking procrastinated, right? And it took us 19 years from us being together to get a house. I'm like, fuck, like 19 years. So I'm like, dude, what if that's gonna happen with my golf game? I'm gonna be in my fucking 60s, still haven't gotten fitted yet, and I'm still wondering why I'm still hitting.
You can say you shot your score, right? You can say
and it goes back to where just nip it in the freaking butt, right? Just go in and tell me, hey, bro, you know what, man? You're not a stiff. Take that shit out of your bag. You're a regular, or vice versa. You're not a regular. You're a stiff. Or hey, you know what? Do this, and you're not a 65 gram. You're a 55 gram, and because, dude, I swear to God, like when I go buy shit, I don't ever look at that shit. I don't look at 55 grams, 60 grams, stiff, regular. I just look at, hey, dude, fuck, bro. There's this for $100. I'm gonna go buy it. It's like, but is it gonna benefit you? Or is it something that you need?
I'm gonna tell you, Brucey. I'm gonna tell you because of the podcast and people have seen you swing. There's several things they want you to work with the golf instructor, right?
Right.
You need to get fitted, and like I said, and it's a good process because when you hear somebody, right? You hear somebody, it's like, and again, a professional telling you what should be in your hand, what club you should be hitting right here. Yeah. All right, so let's get to some of these great comments that we have right here. I'm gonna backtrack and we're gonna chop them.
Bro, they were scaring me. I was like, I can't. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you?
Right here, and I know, and it sucks, and I apologize, that guys. I'm sorry for that, and thank you for bearing with us right here. Look, John Tejeda, that's fake, bro. He took out at least 6 clubs. Leo, what's up, guys? Right here. Look, here you go, Leo Camarillo. In regards to Brucey's bag, throw all that shit away.
I let him down, bro. Horrible, dude.
But again, Brucey, who's surprised?
Dude, I'm surprised because Leo told me straight up. Unless Leo was lying to me, dude.
We all said what type of partner you are. We all said it.
Joe, and I don't know if Leo was trying to hype me up or not make me get into my head.
I don't think,
this is what he told me, though.
I don't know who was he hyping. I don't think he was hyping you up to anybody.
He was. He told me this. He goes, hey, bro, I had a selection to pick from, but I picked you.
Okay. Now he's lying. He's lying.
Dude! And I felt special for a little bit. I felt like, man, like, why can't my wife tell me that kind of stuff that you just told me, bro? Like,
no, you were just the last man standing at the club. You were just at the quince. You were the last one standing at the quince.
I was like, dang, bro. I was like, shit. And then, hold on, real quick. And then 3 holes in, Paul Sharp does like an ugly bump and run, but it works. And he puts it like right here for Zach. And then Leo goes, dang. hey, Brucey, why can't you play like Paul and help me out a little bit? I said, what the fuck? You told me I was the best guy, and all of a sudden you want to trade me in for Paul. Fuck, dude.
But you know what? That's Leo. That's Leo for you too, though. Leo's quick. Leo's quick to abandon you. And you know what? Coach Camarillo comes out too. You know what?
Yeah.
Coach Camarillo comes out. He wants to save your golf swing. You want to fix your golf game. You know what? But you know what? He got what you give a lot of people. You're just not a good partner.
One more thing. I swear to God, I'll stop after this, dude. So you know how they say in the group chat that like, hey, be ready for Brucey's.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. He goes, Brucey, we're not gonna use your balls a lot. I'm being honest with you. I just need one thing from you. Can you just give me a fucking line? I said, yeah, bro, I can give you a line. And then the way I put, all fucked up. He goes, fuck, man. We're done. We're done. And I'm like, he's like, Brucey, give me a line. I don't care if you make it, you don't make it. Just give me a true line to know. And I couldn't even do that, bro. Then I look at him with my peripherals. I look at him, bro, and he's got a sense of like, fuck, man, like shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But anyways, let's stop at that. Dude, I was just horrible, bro. Horrible.
Oh man, that was me when I let Osman down, bro. And it was, man, that was okay. So right here,
let's go back to comments, bro.
Joe Tejeda, in regards to your chipper, yes, it's like the one from the commercial. See,
the Medicus. It was right.
Great advice right here. Get all hybrid irons. Brucey, that's what you need.
Hey, what were those Nickets? The Nickets?
Yeah, the Nickets. Yeah, the red back. Look, Mike Ayala, take out one of the woods. It can't be a big difference from the 3 and 5 wood.
No, he's true. He's right. Yeah.
Okay, Brucey, when are you going to be right? Everybody else is right about you.
It's hard accepting criticism, bro.
No. It's you can accept it, but it's like, but what are you going to do about it? Not a damn thing,
yeah.
right?
I'm uncoachable. I guess you called him uncoachable.
Right there. Favorite FOREBRO, Robert Voss. That's messed up right here. Look,
yes,
I gave Andy those Titleist wedges. He gave me one wedge, but he didn't give it to me. He broke one and he threw it and he left it.
And you went and go get it.
I went to go get it. In all fairness, hey, he didn't give me shit. He left it out for dead. Bro. And this was like 2 years ago. And it was like the SM9s or whatever. It was brand new. It was brand new, and he snapped it like I think the second or third round he had it, and he threw it out there at Buckhorn.
Dang! And you went into the water.
No, and so at that point, I realized that Mike had a lot of money, and he had a big temper problem.
Dang,
right?
Dude.
Look. Don't laugh, Joe. The hell, I was being serious. Right here, bro. Esteban, right here, man. Wait, Brucey had an illegal bag this whole time. He's had an illegal bag for a long time, Esteban. I need my money back. That's auto disqualified.
Sorry. Gotta catch me in the act, papa.
But it's always there. And I always say it. But you know what? It's you, that's Mike, that's Leo, that's Isaac, that's Oscar.
Everybody. So that's
not everybody.
Again.
It's not everybody. Yeah. It's everybody from Alice that has a problem with it.
Dang.
Right here. Steve Hustle. Wow. Heck of a chipper there, Brucey.
And
you know what? But what I like about yours is that there's several companies that make a chipper like that. Ping makes one. Cleveland, like the one you have. You know what? Other companies are starting to make like nicer versions of that infomercial one.
But again, everybody's comments is always, well, hey, I don't see the pros using it. I'm like, bro, they don't need to use a chipper because they can shape their shots how they want. I can't shape my shots the way I want. I mean, I guess I believe that a chipper is for higher handicappers because sometimes they can't hit their wedges like they should or whatever. But dude, it's not saying it's illegal. It's just the pros. The way they say it is that if a pro puts a chipper in there,
who's they?
People in general, people who always comment. Again, people who always talk shit. Hey, the chipper's illegal. Hey, the chipper's illegal.
You also said you believe in nothing but conspiracy theories.
I do. I go down rabbit holes. But anyways, dude. But anyways, bro, it's just it would fuck up a pro because a pro needs a 54. He needs a 50. He needs a 60.
I think it's different. I honestly think it's different strokes for different folks, and I think it works great for you. You know how to use it, and there's nothing wrong about that. But you've burned a lot of people in regards to back home in Alice with some shots, making some shots, hitting some shots, taking some money with that club that they don't know a damn thing about it. And so I think that's where a lot of it's come from. I mean,
see, and my cousins always tell me like, "Hey, bro, like what? You're like use your 54, use your 50, use this," and I'm like, "Bro, I don't hit it the way I should be hitting it, so that's why I use my chipper. If I'm 100 out,
well, again, I don't think that's correct in what you're saying there. I just think it's like not the way it should be hit. I think everybody hits a club different. Everybody's swing is different. What works for them doesn't work for you, and vice versa. Well, from every cousin that I've heard of yours that you always take their money and it's easy money. I don't know what the fuck kind of game your cousins have. And
bro, it's worse than mine. It's worse than mine.
You don't invite me to go play, but you know what? I'm gonna backtrack and thank you for not inviting me out to those rounds.
I'm saving you. I'm just
because if you're consistently beating these guys and taking their money, I'm really curious what type of game these guys got.
Bro, they don't have a game. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I love it. They don't have a game. But I'm telling you, bro. But it's funny. It's funny to where like they say that I suck all the time. They make fun of my swing. They make fun of my chipper. But I'm like, bro, I'm taking your money. Take my money and then make fun of my chipper and make fun of my swing and then make fun of all that, dude. Until you beat me or until you humiliate me, they say, bro, you play every day. I'm like, bro, the group gives me shit because I don't play enough. And you want to say that I play all the time? It's crazy.
It's always a perception's reality. That everyone's like, they're like, you don't play enough, and I'm like, well, I talk golf. I never said I play golf.
Yeah, exactly.
Right here, Leo Camarillo, a brand whore with bad technique.
Damn, Leo's on fire today, bro. He's just letting it all out today, bro.
Again, it's nothing but truths coming out, right? I think it's nothing but Victor Trevino, Dr. Trevino. ¿Qué pasa, brothers? Bro, what's up, my brother? Okay, so Victor, it was his birthday, right, bro? It was his birthday out, and I think he turned 50. I don't know. It's at 47, right? 47.
Damn, giving him 3 more years, bro. That's messed up.
Bro, but it's because he acts real mature. That's why. And it's he was on his way out. He was leaving, right, bro? And we're like, all right, everyone's saying bye to him out there at the 10 Cup Bar at GCT. And man, course was great. Golf game was horrible. I was the bad partner too. But the drinks were flowing. The burger was good. The food was good. The drinks were flowing. And we had already been out there maybe like an hour or 2 longer. Well, Victor's taking off, right? And we all start calling Victor, hey, what's up, Victor? We're like, happy birthday. Well, Victor sees us. He comes back to the 10 Cup Bar. And he comes back and you know what? He busts out his like Black American Express, bro. And then he's like, hey, you want a beer? Oh yeah, I'll take one. And then he looks at Joe, and Joe's like, okay, I'll take one too. And Rudy goes, hey, whatever. Next thing you know, he buys a round Roy over here. Hey, Mike Gomez, Nick, like he buys a round of like 10 beers for everybody, bro. So it's like, and he even says, he goes, fuck, man, it's my birthday and I'm buying a round for everybody. And I'm like, I was like, bro, stop. We know you're a doctor, bro. Hey, you won, and he won big that day. So, hey, he's got it. Bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, dude, but no, dude, I do want to comment on the 2 guys that I took out there, bro. Like I said, one of them's my compadre and his son, bro. They had a blast, right? Like they were, hey, dude, like, I mean, they were kind of upset the way they played or whatever, dude. But I was telling them, I said, bro, dude, this is fun, bro. Like this is fun, bro. Like the course is different. Yeah, the course is different. You met some new guys. I said, so now next time you come, I always try to do the first introduction. Hey, after that, dude, it's on you now. Your second, third time, fourth time. Now, hey, I remember you from that guy, and I remember you from that time, and then you start bringing this stuff, dude. But I just love, dude, doing that, bro. And what I blame my game on, that I'm gonna go back to that, dude, is that we showed up at 10:30, Andy, like 10:30, we showed up, bro. So I had time to hit and chip and putt.
But that's not what you do.
The whole time I was doing other shit. I was, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? Long time no see. Went to go take a shit one time, and then hey, what's up, man? And
Hey,
took a shit again, and
remember,
didn't hit
see,
one. Time.
see, if you get two in, hey, and that's my problem. Maybe I only had one, Brucey. You know what? I don't even think I had any.
Oof. Need more fiber, bro.
Right here, bro. Let's go back to some great comments right here. Look, see, Dick Salinas whips her ass with 80s pings.
Bro, speaking of 1980 pings, bro. So the tournament that I played, David Robinson was there, right? Spurs number 50 was there, dude. And I'm telling, that
was the selling point of the tournament.
Yeah, no, dude. Hey, dude, and I'm telling my nephew, right? Because I brought him on with me, and I'm telling him, I said, bro, look, dude, just a prime example, man. This guy is a multi-millionaire, bro. Like he has money for years, right? And I said, bro, he has like, the ping zings or like some like the oldest like pings that you could ever see, bro. And I'm like, he doesn't care if he has a freaking vintage shot. He doesn't care if he has anything, bro. We're over here trying to keep up with the latest. This guy's a multi-millionaire. He doesn't want to upgrade his clubs, bro. Like that's crazy.
So okay, so you say that right now. We're coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios. Big ups to our guy Jesse Hernandez Law.com. During Fiesta season, guys, there's a lot of stuff you could get yourself into. DWI, public intoxication, criminal law. This is your man. Make sure you hit up our guy Jesse Hernandez, and we're coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios. So you say that, Brucey, again. And so I've been at Ben's shop when Sean Elliott's gone by there, and he plays Tour Edge. He plays Tour Edge, and he plays the Ed Tonics. Like
that's crazy, bro.
And I'm like this. I said, this is what these guys are like 5-time or like freaking 3-time NBA champs, like, you know, game-winning Memorial Day miracle shots, like, and you're playing freaking Tour Edge, like
that's crazy, bro. So that goes back to what we're talking about, bro. Is like, why do some of us, and it goes keeping up with the Joneses, right? Like that lingo that everybody talks about in life. That hey, your friend goes buys a car, you want to buy a better car. Your friend goes buys a house, you want a better house. So on and so on. Is like, why do we do that in golf? Like, why can't we just ever say, you know what, bro? Hey, I could afford the new QI35. I could afford the new GT3, but you know what, bro? My again, TaylorMade RBZ, my freaking Warbird Diablo is working for me. My game is good. Now, hey, I could go get it, but do I need it? So it always goes back to what you want and what you need. And sometimes, like, dude, I'm very guilty of that. Is I want the latest. I feel I have no kids. I manage my bills okay. I don't have a lot of money, but I want to just upgrade.
I see, like you say, you want the latest, but you don't have the latest. So I don't know.
I want what I just tell you. I want the latest. I can't get the new latest right now. Like I can't go get the brand new QI35 because I look at it. I don't want to go spend $700. When you told me how much you spent on your GT3, I swear to God, I was like, bro.
I didn't spend that much. Remember, that was what I was invoiced at. I didn't spend $700. I did.
Okay, but still, you still spent at least $4 to $5.
I spent $500, but again, I got
on a fucking driver, just one.
I know, but again, I got a brand new QI10 that I sold for $600. So I actually made a profit of $100. I got a brand new driver with $100 on the side. So it's like that's how I was able to look at it as a value buy.
Yeah. See, so now let's look at me. I'm gonna go and get a QI35, and let's just say I made money. Fuck it. It's just doing price picks, and I won $600, right?
But is it fit for you?
But that's what I'm telling you. Is that hey, I win $600 price picks. Esther says, hey babe, that's your money. Go do whatever you want. And I go buy a QI35. Is it really gonna fucking help me? Really?
If it's fit for you, I definitely think it can.
But do you think I have a problem with my drives? Do you think my drives are fucked up? No, right?
Well, no. I mean, it's just I mean, everybody says it on here that, and I don't think they're giving you shit. I think they say it's because and Leo does try to give what I love about Leo is that we can go to the range and we can talk things through. And I don't know if you do that with a lot of people. I thought when Saul was there trying to help you at Golf Galaxy that day, it seemed like you were in listening and learning mode. I don't know about implementing that because you know what? We all try to help you, but you take nobody's advice.
Yeah. But it's just habit.
Johnny Boy, it's just habits. Johnny Boy it's your habit of not taking friendly advice. And maybe you need to be, you always say you're a good friend. Well, why don't you put what is it? The shoe on the other foot, whatever, and be a good friend the other way. and take all this advice that your friends are giving you instead of continually saying you're a good friend. We'll put that into action, you know, because I think it's like again, when I'm there on the range talking with the guys or we talk things through, we're trying to help each other and we want to see each other as much as we compete against each other and much as we want to see guys fuck up. We want our brothers, especially in our group, to play well. So because if they're playing well, we want to play well. We try to pull out our game. You know, we don't want to see our guys fail. And don't get hey, when it happens, we're thankful and we're glad. Yeah, especially if we got money on the line. But and we always talk about groups. We always talk about groups, right? So if you're in a good group, you want to play up to the level of that group, not down to the level of a group. Like, and I think that's a big thing right there.
No,
so
let's finish out this comments
right
here. Right, man.
Mike Ostman, he has more than a putting problem.
Talk about me.
Right here. Jonathan Heather right here. This is the first Brucey sighting since Saturday. Dude went straight into hiding.
Wow, John, you weren't even there, bro.
Hey,
was he?
Remember though, Brucey, if Joe or John are there and the other one's not, it's like they were both there.
Okay, true. Oh, dude, hold on. I got one more. Dude. Go ahead.
Right here. Dude. Joe Tejeda, you were with Leo and Nada. What a shame. Oh.
So what? Hold on. So what does that mean, bro? So what does that mean?
That means like you were with a stud player like Leo and you couldn't even do a little bit to help him out.
Okay. So then it goes back to I was with Patty and we did good. We won. Me and Patty. Patty's like a 6. Leo's a 3. Patty carried me.
A different format. Way different format.
It was a different format? That one was a scramble? Or what was that one? It was a shamble?
Y'all were playing scramble.
Are you sure it wasn't shamble?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
It was gateway. Okay, but anyways, fine. But hey, dude, me and Juan, and I was this close to saying, you know what? Fuck it, Juan. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Let's just go one-on-one, right?
Tired of
this close.
Shit because you're scared.
Hold on. Hey, one-on-one, right? One-on-one. And then the fucking next couple of days, he shoots a fucking 12 over at La Cantera. And I'm like, this bitch wants to play me a 20 handicap straight up, and he shoots a 12 over at fucking La Cantera. Come on, Brucey,
If
bro.
anybody, again, and I always say this, you always look at the numbers. If anyone's
you
ever
have to
played
look at the numbers.
No, you have to. Not everybody else does. But if anybody's played with you, they don't understand why for the last 5 years or for the last 4 years you've been a 20.
Complacency. It's called complacency, bro. Complacency.
No, it's just you're sandbagger. That's what it is.
Go. Hey.
Right here.
Go into some more
Leo Camarillo. I had faith in Brucey. His mental game beat him, not his golf game.
True.
Dang, write it down, Brucey.
I got it. Mental game problem.
Look, okay, Romulus Ramirez. We appreciate the honesty, Brucey. You aren't the only one who does that, and that's true. That's true.
Thank you, Romulus. Thank you.
That's true, but you always fight the fact that you think you're a good partner. And we all called this. We all knew exactly what was going to happen. And it came to fruition. And, I mean, you know, right here, look, Patty Cottrell. If I don't break your balls, I don't like you. See, and that's what I'm trying to say, Brucey. And that's what I tell you too, Brucey. See, you can look the other way for Patty, but with me, it's like I hurt you.
You're different, Andy. You're different, bro. Like you like to freaking poke the shit. You like toxicity, and it's like I've already told you, you like toxicity. It, but there's a time and place for toxicity. You don't always have to be toxic. It's okay to be a loving Andy. It's okay to be a good friend, Andy.
I gave you wedges, and I noticed
they
weren't.
Side text me. That's not the time.
No, I don't like doing the side texts. You can do the
you
side.
Have
you
to.
did a lot of
you
side
have
texts.
to. You have to. There's a time.
No, I don't have to do anything.
You comment. Let's just say, hey, would you like it, dude? That you just told me. Let's just say you're behind closed doors. You're telling me that you and Anna have been arguing, right? Right? Let's just say you and me at the gym. Nah, me and Anna, bro, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, you put a happy birthday to my best friend. I love her. She's my one and only. Hold on. Hold on. And then in my comments, I go out and put your best friend. Hey, bro, what is that all about? That's what I'm kind of getting at. Is that why would I go post that? But why would I go post that? Why wouldn't I just post? But why would I not just post? But hold on. But why would I not just post happy birthday, Anna? hey, or hey, Andy, you have a wonderful wife. Hey, I'm proud of you guys, or whatever.
You don't have to
Why
do
would
that.
I go put? But why would I
Because
go
you'd
put
be lying.
posts?
You'd be lying then. You'd be
But
lying.
then, yeah, but I wouldn't do it on the group. I wouldn't do it on the group. I wouldn't say, "Hey, Andy, that's not what you told me she wasn't your best friend and that you were tired of her." But by the way, happy birthday, Anna. You wouldn't like that, bro. You'd be like, "Really, motherfucker?"
Well, I
You're gonna
wouldn't put
that on
anything.
Facebook?
That's why, like, when people post stuff about their daughters and things like that or whatever, I just click like the heart. I don't know them. You know what? I don't know them, and you know what? And I would think it's funny. You know, because you mean
see,
doing,
but not everything's funny.
you mean
Not
you
everything's
mean doing
funny.
so the whole situation you described, that's like what you do. So that's what you're saying, right?
You fucking liar, dude. I've never put bad shit on your post.
That's what I'm telling you. Like you're describing something you would do. I wouldn't do that.
That's what I'm telling you. Now I would side text you. I would side text you and say, "Hey, bro." Like again, when I'll give you another one, bro. One more stop, and I'll stop with this, dude. Another one. Hey, I love my wife. She's my best friend. Blah blah blah. And then you comment, "Oh, somebody must be in trouble. Oh, somebody's sucking ass because they want to golf this weekend." Like, bitch, like really, dude? Why you gotta post that shit on there, dude? And would you like it? You're one of those guys that's on the computer, like, let me see what I can start. That's you, bro.
Hey, it's funny though. I do because like it's out of nowhere. Well, I think it's out of nowhere, and it pops up on my feed. If it pops up on my feed, it's fair game. You know what? And there's nothing wrong with saying somebody's in trouble because hey, you know what? Because I know that's behind closed doors.
You don't know. You think you know, but you don't know.
You're not that guy. Behind closed doors, when you always say real talk. Behind closed doors, you're not that guy. That's why I laugh when you make those posts.
That's fucked up, bro.
But I'm telling you, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. That's why I find it funny whenever you do shit like that.
Okay.
Right here. Okay, already got that one right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Mike Kirk, how about getting fit for grips? That's fairly important as well. Well, Brucey, explain to everybody what type of grips you use.
Okay.
And where you get them from.
No,
I'm telling them. Nothing is OB. See, like that's what I don't understand about you. Everything on the show, like everything is OB to you. That's the
okay. Ready.
Brucey,
Here I am.
everything is OB.
Okay, so I have a sweating problem, bro. My hands right now are freaking sweaty, bro.
Because like, you have hairy palms.
They're not hairy, bro. I just have a sweating problem. Look at no pit sweat. Look at that, dude.
That's a lot of sweat.
Hey, bro. So I use Wind Dry Tech. That's what I use. I use Wind Dry Tech.
Tell everybody. Tell them.
I'm gonna get there, Andy. Can I explain myself, bro?
No.
So I use Wind Dry Tech grips, right? I go to Bend a lot. Bend's my number one. If Bend's either occupied or closed.
Let's leave Ben out of this.
But hold on, I'm gonna get there, bro. I'm gonna get there. So one time, bro, I'm doing some.
Dude, stop lying to people.
I'm gonna get there.
They love it when you're real. They love it when you're real, you see?
So I go on to, I've heard my mom shops on Temu. So I'm like, you know what, dude? Let me give it a shot, bro. So I go on there and I put golf, right? Temu and then golf. And boom, all this golf shit pops up, right? Golf markers, golf this, right? And I see golf grips. And there's a Dry Tech, a Wind Dry Tech grip, and you can get them by tens, right? And it says for 10 of them, it's like $40. And I'm like, fuck, these are like $11 a piece when I go get them somewhere. So I'm like, you know what, dude? What's it gonna cost me to just buy fucking 10 of them? Hey, it's either they work for me or they don't work for me. So I bought them. Boom, they come in, and I'm like, fuck yeah, the package, everything's badass. But on the Dry Tech, right here, you have like this gray part and then this black part. The black part matches with the Temu ones, but this gray part was like some like slippery, I don't know what it was. It wasn't this part of it. It wasn't lining up. So every time I would grip, it would slip right? Ugly, right? So I'm like, fuck, and I got him over here, dude. And I'm like, fuck, bro. Like that shit's, I just lost $40 on that, right? For trying to be cheap, I just lost $40. But again, I felt that I could get away with it if I was like putting, what's that shit called, Andy, what the pitchers use?
The tack.
Resin, the resin, or right?
Is that what it is? Resin, or I say like talcum powder, but resin.
Okay, talcum powder. That's what it is. Where you just, I do that, and then I would just dry the shit out of it, I could probably get or the worst one if I'm like sweating and I can't control it, I use 2 gloves. And I was using 2 gloves.
But see, and this is where I've told you, like, being a brand whore is one thing. Does it? And you like to shop on Temu a lot, and sometimes there's good deals on there. I'm not gonna lie, there's good deals on there. But you know what?
I use these 2. These are Win dry checks.
You're buying the brand for a reason because it's quality. But you're not buying it for the quality. You're buying it for the name.
No. I'm buying Win dry checks because like they would work.
No.
But
when you buy them on cheap, when you buy them on Temu.
Oh yeah, because it said I was a sucker for it. It said, "Oh,
stop,
you could
bro.
buy."
You believe that everything on Temu is the real thing. Stop. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Coming from the guy who would go get his school clothes at the fucking trade center. So stop, bro.
I did it. I get my earrings from the trade center.
Still, you think it's cubic zirconia? It's not diamond, bro. Like, so stop, bro. Like, you're not better. You try to cut corners. You like to buy some shit.
But I know what I'm buying. I know what I'm buying.
But I wasn't mad about it. I just said, well, let me try to see if I can get away with it. But I ended up to the end of the day, I couldn't get away with it because I would forget that if I didn't have what I needed, I was going to slip or I was going to lose grip on it because I was trying to save some money. And it ended up costing me money in the long run because I kept on losing my bets. If I would have just invested in getting what I needed and paid the $100, whatever it was going to cost me to regrip, I wouldn't have lost all that money.
See, and this is why thank you, Brucey, for finally being honest, having a real honest take, an honest story on here. How about getting fit for grips? That's fairly important. And that's why I think it's again, playing the grip you're comfortable and not taking the shortcut right there. So we talk about Victor Trevino right here. Triple X Diamond is great. Reminds me of the left dash flight profile. And I think that is comparable to the left dash. Zach, the GM out at Alsatian, he gave me a sleeve of these. But whenever we get a sleeve, do we want to play that new sleeve, Brucey? No. What do we want to do? We want to, hey.
Bro, I have 5 sleeves of Pro V1s in my bag, and I will not touch them. Dude, I knew it, dude. I knew it, bro. And when I've asked you for balls, you say, I don't fucking get shit, bro. They don't give me shit, bro. I don't fucking get shit. I know you get shit for the pod. No, and I know you get shit.
I'm doing, look, this is from 2023 when we went out there.
Damn, I didn't get no golf balls when I went to Highland. I've asked you for some picks. I love TP5 picks, bro.
No, you don't. You said you like Max Fly, and I can only give you Max Fly. I don't have any Max Fly.
Dude, let me tell you what some guy did, bro. And this is fucked up. I kind of told him, dude, am I being greedy for this? Tell me if I'm being greedy, bro.
I'm already going to tell you before I hear the story, you're greedy.
Bro, this guy had some Pro V1s, right? And he's talking to me at the tournament that I went to, and he goes, hey, bro, I don't like these, man. Hey, dude, I want some of those. Hey, no, I did. I tried. He didn't want to.
I already know how you.
Do you know what he wanted, dude? Do you know what he wanted? He's like Jake Munoz. He wanted those Sirixin two colors.
The bobber balls.
Bro, do you know what he did? And I'm like, you fucking idiot. I want to go to caddying myself to go get him those, dude. He went inside Olympia Hills, saw the balls he wanted, and told Olympia Hills, hey, I got a brand new box, a brand new dozen Pro V1s. But I was wondering, can I trade you for those Sirixin 2-color ones? The dude was like, yeah! And I'm like, of course he's telling you yes, bro. Like, it's like saying, I want to go get some Vice, the cheapest one, that I'm taking up some Pro V1s, bro. Like, what are you doing? But, oh, my
bro. And right. No, you know what? But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. That you're finally actually being a real human being for once. Because that's something that I think every guy would do to somebody that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, right? Yeah. Like here, I'll give you these Warbirds and I'll take those Pro V1s off of your hands, right? Now look, it's got the Olympia Hills logo on it. Oh yeah, it's my favorite course. Hey, you know what? Now you owe me one, right? Like I did you a solid, right? Guys, as always, we are presented by Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Make sure you hit up our guy, owner-operator Lee Ramos at MaximumDemo.com. He loves the dirty work. No job too big, no job too small. Make sure you hit up our guy, Lee Ramos, at Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. All right. So we got some, again, let's get to these comments, bro. Like there was a lot of guys chiming in and some great comments. Thank you guys. Right here, Mike Osman or Laddie. Hey, I got some of those and some Schlesingers. Right here, Jeremiah Sierra, my brother's great show and best GM in the business. Robert.
Yes, sir.
Is a gem, boy. Brucey said when it's warm outside, he uses the nitro chrome tour. Bro, hey, tell him. You told him that in confidence.
I did, bro.
Right here. Steve Hustle, straight up. I like the honesty, Brucey.
Right? You have to be honest, bro. If you're not honest, it's like...
Well, keep telling yourself that. I always tell you, be honest and stop trying to make everything is OB. Instead of the show is nothing is OB. And we love it. We love it, your honesty. We love it when you're honest instead of lying to everybody, including yourself. Yeah. Joe Tejeda, you can't get fitted at Five Below. Oh.
Bro, what's wrong with these stores, bro? I think these stores are badass, bro.
Bro, is it wrong to consistently buy something and like with a different credit card and keep taking it back? Like I've bought the same charger there like 4 times, but I keep buying it with a different card and taking like the receipt back. Like
fucking wow, dude.
Well, because
don't tell me you're one of those guys that likes to go buy an outfit and then you wear it once and you go take it back.
Well, remember, I already told you, bro, I don't buy clothes. So I'm not, okay. I still have your blazer and I've already worn it 3 times this shit.
I saw that, bro. Hey, dude, you look good, bro. And I'm glad that like you're being a good godfather, bro. A sponsor, whatever you want to call it, dude. That's awesome.
It's a Comfort Monday.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. It was great, man. Bishop Michael did the ceremony and I've always told you how I feel. Like I try to keep it real about the Catholic Church, and I just, I look at priest. Yeah, you know what, priest or priest, right? But I still think there's still just a man on the other side of that cloak, right? Like there's still just a man like you and I, and I've already told you, I've been raised by my mother for the most part, so I kind of view women differently than I do men. Like I'm scared. I'm scared of them, right? And I have a little bit more respect than I do for a man, and I'm just like, bro, you're just a man like me. Like, hey, you ain't shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you're just a man. Like, so
I can hit you, but I can't hit her. Like,
yeah, exactly. I can only shake her. And so I truly felt the Holy Spirit, and not to get all like spiritual or whatever.
Go ahead, bro. Hey, if it's in your heart, say it, bro.
I got to confirm 4 of my guys. And Bishop Michael put his hand over my hand each time, right there when I was on holding the guy's shoulder, and I truly felt like the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and felt God's presence, watching over my boys as the bishop blessed them, and I could only stare at him, bro. Like, and I guess I don't know what it feels like to have a son. I've only coached about 40 boys every year for the last 22 years, and it was a proud moment, bro. Like, I guess this is what maybe fathers and mothers feel towards their son, and maybe just, I know what it's like to have kids, obviously, but it was a immense sense of pride that, because you know what, bro? Like, hey, my wife and girls, they have no choice. I'm in their life forever, but these people and these kids chose me to be in their life forever. And I'm like, it is as a godfather, bro. Yeah. Like, you don't have to be there, and so I'm
it's like an honor, bro. It's an honor, man. And like, it's like they say that saying,
y'all are fucked now. Y'all are, I'm here forever.
Eddie, don't lie, bro. Did you get affected like when you heard that the Pope had passed away? Like, did it hit you?
Hit me in a sense. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I was hurt because, and we've had this talk. Like, I think he's a comforting Pope. You know it. You had John Paul II, who was like maybe considered one of the greatest popes ever. Then you had Pope Benedict, who was more of a harsh Pope. And then you had him who ELE, everybody love everybody. Trans, gay, come as you are. That was like
that's what he was known for.
Yeah, and he loved everybody, and I love that because I think as you coach there's so many different kids, bro. And you know what? they're all dealing with somebody, even as young people. They're all dealing with something, and I love that because I think it's a new way to keep bringing people to the church. Which is, I'm not you're Baptist, it's wrong. You know me, I'm not that guy. But I do think everybody needs to have a relationship with him, whether it's baptism, non-denominational, Christian, Orthodox, whatever. I think people, they need to know him or know a higher being. I think that too. I think it's important, right?
That's good, bro. That's good, man.
Right.
Good
So
talk.
so back, thank you, bro. Thank you for asking about it, bro, because their dads, they're great people,
Yep.
Right here, Osman. MK. See, like Osman knows, hey, MK, get fitted at MK2 right here. Alex Monaco. Hey, I'm new to golf. I have a beginner set and I just bought a tailor-made RBZ driver to upgrade. And I have this driver too. They'll still tell you like the top 100 drivers of the last 10 years or 15 years, RBZ is up there. And it still has one of the best 3-woods ever made is the RBZ 3-wood. What do you guys think is important to upgrade if I'm looking to improve my game? What would you say, Brucey? Alex, great question, bro. Great comment, brother.
Yeah, I would say irons. Irons, because you use a lot of your irons most of the time. I know Robert did say that the driver makes a bigger impact or makes the shaft and everything, but you use your irons a lot, bro, dude. So I think that you need to know what type of irons are going to be good for you. Cavity back, this, that, whatever it is.
As a game improvement, you're looking to upgrade. It has to be a cavity back, I believe. If you're depending on what your handicap is, because you're a 20 handicap, but you still want to play. You don't want to use as much game improvement irons. You don't, because you've played the game a long time, right? So I would say a cavity back. I would say, and again, this is what happens when you go and get fit and go to those free fittings. I love doing the Titleist free ball fittings and free wedge fittings. Like I love just going out there and just hitting it, just seeing what they say, right?
But I would really say, man, for the person that is coming from a beginner set, bro, I don't know how people's budgets are, man, and I'm not trying to sound cheap, Andy, and if you want to call me out that I'm being cheap, it is what it is, bro. But
I will always say you're cheap, but you're always cheap.
But sometimes, bro, dude, golf is very expensive. It really is, man.
Sport.
If you have the money, you really if money isn't an object, then yes, go to the Golf Galaxy. Tell them, hey, you know what, man, I'm gonna get fitted and I want the latest. Like I want the latest, but I want something that's gonna work with me. If you can't do that, bro, find your specs. Go get fitted and get your specs, but then look online. Go, dude. I'm a frequent visitor of Facebook Market, bro.
Brucey, but I don't think that's bad. And I can call you out on being cheap. I'm cheap when it comes to certain things too. I'm cheap when it comes to paying for golf rounds. I don't like doing it. I don't like paying for golf. I don't like paying for it. But I'm just saying, I don't think that's cheap in a sense. I think you're trying to be budget conscientious. Why don't we say that?
Go. Yeah, because
it's a more value. It's a value buy. That's what.
Or the second one, dude.
That's what I think you are. I think you're a value. You like to get value for your buy.
Or the biggest one, dude, is it's like buying a home, right? If it's your first home, dude, does it really matter? It's gonna be your first home. You're not gonna live there forever. As long as it has what you need or the location you want to be in, go ahead. If it's your forever home, then yes, be picky, be this. But dude, it's like if it's gonna be your first set, or you think like, hey, this is just gonna be like an upgraded set, who cares? If it's your like, dude, this is like gonna be like, I got my driver, I got my 3-wood, I got my irons, I got my putter, I got everything that I need, then yes, go to the latest, go to the most expensive, because that's gonna be your set for a while. So guys, I just tell people, man, all the time, don't go invest into a brand new QI35 when you barely picked up golfing. Because it's gonna be sitting there in your garage for the next 2 to 3 years. You know what I mean? Like you just spent $2,000 on a golf set that's gonna be sitting in your garage. That's just like my thing. I worry about that stuff. Is like when people ask me, hey, what thing I should get? Hey, bro, like, what level are you at? Well, I just picked up golfing 8 months ago.
I think that's the thing too. Is perfect the irons that you have, and then slowly upgrade and maybe get again. Like you could even go to Ben and just ask Ben, hey man, do you mind just coming out and just seeing me hit a couple balls and just give me your honest opinion? And Ben will do that for you. You know what I mean? Like that's not fitting you. That's just giving some advice. But his advice is educated in a sense. He does this for a living, and he could probably help you like that than maybe going through 100 golf ball fittings, right?
Exactly.
Right here, got some great comments right here. Mike Kirk. I don't know if he's joking or what. I need to get fitted for a golf bag. Well, I mean, like, it's like I don't want to switch from my swag bag, because I'm about that swag life, dude. I don't ever
That's
want
another
I
one.
love my Mizuno bag. I love my utility bag, but I love the swag bag, bro. Like, there's not a lot of swag bags out there. You know that, bro.
See, dude, Esther thinks that my vessel bag that I use right now is ugly, bro. She wants like a flashy one with like a cooler in it and like
Brucey,
some other.
You've had those type of golf bags before.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm
You've
like,
had
dude,
those-
like
You've
I
had
know
those
I've had,
ugly-ass
I know.
golf bags before
I
that
just
you
gave my
couldn't-
cousin my freaking Max Fly bag, right? Nothing wrong with it. It had everything that he was.
Hey, remember we saw it at Live. The damn mannequin had that Max Fly bag.
Red, white, and blue, baby.
Right here.
Red, white, and blue.
Right here. Let's get to these comments right here. Esteban, what the fuck, Brucey? If the maxi pads work for you, rock them. Heavy flow.
Right?
Hey,
Esteban's coming at me, bro. Esteban,
no,
if you want a
Brucey,
rematch, just tell me you want a rematch, bro.
Brucey, but you say that about everybody, that they're coming after you. Again, they're just giving you the energy that you deserve. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing bad. This is the energy you put out there, and you have to take the energy that is returned back to you. That's what I always tell you. It's all about giving you the same energy you give out. John DeHiller right here. Pobre Robert, he was in the middle of this toxic relationship. He didn't sign up for this. But I think Robert knew what he was getting into. Because Robert likes to mend. He likes to mend it. You know, he likes to mend it.
Yeah.
There you go, right here. Boys, please stop fighting in front of the guest. Tell them we're not fighting, right? We're just having a heated discussion.
Yeah, heated discussion. We're gonna go to bed mad, but then wake up. Hey, bro, I love you, man. I love you, bro.
Right here, look. Yes, Jeremiah. Hey, I'm gonna give him some of my PTSD meds.
Dude, Maya wants to talk to me about controlling my anger. This guy's mad every day, bro. Every day he wakes up like on the wrong side of the bed, bro.
You know what? He does, dude. Like, I think he's got a. But again, Bruce, I think you bring that out in a lot of people, though. You have that effect, just like I do, and that's why I think we get along well. Is we have that same effect. It's the same. It's different type of attitudes and styles.
I think they just don't like little people.
Yeah. Right here, Sergio Avendano. You're going to get fit the swing you bring. Fix your swing, then get fit. No, that's good advice too. I think it is, and because I started out with some like Wilson like cavity backs, and I got them for $85 at a pawn shop, right? Like my first real set that I bought myself, and I like it. It was a complete set, right? It was a complete set, and I really kind of learned to like kind of hone those in, and then that's when I was using those a lot. And then my wife asked me one day what I want for Father's Day. And I said, you know what? I wanted to get fit for clubs. And that's when I got those TaylorMade RBZs, right? Romulus Ramirez right here. 65 plus can play up. A good time to peak. There we go right there. Right here. Efren Esqueda right here. EJ. Brucey, forget the brands and focus on what feels best for your golf swing. Shooting 80 with Dunlaps is better than 100 with TaylorMades.
Ooh, see, EJ's bringing that fire, bro. That's good. That's good.
Well, see, it was funny. Like I love EJ, right? You say EJ's like one of the best dudes out there, right?
Dude, he's like another Robert. He's always positive vibes, bro. I don't think I've ever seen EJ be toxic, bro.
Well, again, your definition of toxic is different, right? I think just from your eyes. You could be subtle, and you know it. I'm saying you, just people in general, they could be toxic without being overly loud about it, right? You can. Well, I was struggling out there, and EJ kept saying, "Hey, man, a day on the golf course is better than a day in the office." And I'm like, EJ, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. He's like, hey, bro, you're okay, man. Focus on the next shot. And I said, EJ, thank you, bro. I like it.
Hey, and I'm like, EJ, you gotta use spell check, bro. You just misspelled TaylorMade, bro. Hey, bro, but no, dude. What I started doing too is I would reward myself, right? When I first started off, I had a Dunlop set too, and then when I broke 90 or 100, I would reward myself. And then finally one time, dude, and nobody ever believes me, and I know what I know. One time, dude, when I was playing like everyday golf, dude, in Alice, my lowest in Alice has always been will and always be a 78. And when I hit that 78, bro, that's when I went and bought the R7s, dude. That time I was hitting the R7 I had the R7 quad. Yeah,
Taylor
the
made
R7 quad.
some solid.
Yeah.
Like my dad's got those black burner irons.
Yeah.
With the little circle, the
Yeah.
And somebody gave those to my dad, and I said, dude, what the hell? Like, why didn't people give me like decent set? I'm over here rocking Wilsons and having to buy a brand new set of RBZs right here. Right here, got some great comments right here. Bart Wynn. Bart, my brother, it's not the club's fault.
We all know that, bro.
Right here, Tony Castillo, the torpedo chipper.
Yeah.
Look, the chipper is the loft of a 7 or 8 iron, I believe. Is it?
Yep. It's a 45 or 40, like a 40, between a 42 and a 45 degree.
Okay, a 42 is a 7 iron, I believe.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy, Brucey.
That's why when people say, what? You can hit that 120. And I'm like, bro.
You can hit it from 120 to like 20, 30 feet, right? Rudy Heim is looking good, guys. Hey, he's looking good, bro.
He's looking really good, bro. He's a spokesperson for that, bro.
Bro, he said he's losing weight in his wiener though too. That's the only thing he didn't like. Right here, Rudy Jaimes. That was scramble. Yeah, it was. Oh, see, Gateway was scramble, bro. See, told you. Right here, Albert Escamilla. Someone needs a hug.
Soft on me again, Andy.
I always need a hug, bro. I always need a hug. Right here. Oh, Jordan Calendar again. How many strokes, Brucey?
Jordan did. Bro, Jordan comes like seasons, bro. Right now it's his season, so he's talking and bickering. And when he's having a horrible season, bro, he shies away. He's like winter, bro. Like you don't ever come around until it's like fucking December and shit like that, dude.
Bruce, you know what? But you need to start taking some of this action, though. You really do, bro. Whether it's
I'm not gonna take action that I know it's a for sure loss. I'm not gonna take it. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
I'm not gonna take it.
And hey, can I finish? I think you have to take like everybody. It's like people are calling you out in bets, and you know what? Whether they give you pops or not, like I do think you need some to keep a match fair and level the playing field. I honestly think you do. Or, like I said, for you, move up a tee box. I think moving up a tee box, I think shed some strokes up. And I think you need to take some of these bets on whether with pops or whatever.
Give me a reasonable. You, in your opinion, give me a reasonable bet right now that you say that it's going to test me, but it's somewhere to where
I don't know. I don't know what. Like, okay, let's just say you and me, right? What am I handicap wise? With no slope. I think I'm an 8. Or 7-9. I think maybe, right?
I'm a 21 right now, bro. 21. So how many pops did you give me?
I'm just saying a 7-9. I'm a 7-9, maybe no slope rating, right?
Okay.
So that's like a 13 stroke difference, right?
But I would have to give me all of them.
I would have to give you. I'll play you. What's a bet? I'll give you 5 aside. That's 10 strokes. What would you feel comfortable betting me giving you 5 aside?
If you gave me 5 aside and you're in my group.
Oh no, yeah, you know me. I don't like to bet people decent money because, and again, it's not. I don't question anybody's.
I could do 10-10-10. I'll do 10-10 with 10-10-10 with you.
But you're comfortable with
5 and 5. Because, dude, look what happened at GCT. I was on your tail. You cannot tell me that. Maybe if you tell me right now you're playing with me, then it's fucked up. But you told me you weren't playing with me. You told me, hey, I was actually playing. I was keeping up with you until I got that call, until I fucked up on 16, and then I let it go. And I
no. I'll agree. I'll agree. You were playing good. You were playing solid that day. You were playing solid that day.
So if he gave me 5 and 5 playing like that, it's in the bag for me. But if you tell me, hey, bro, I was just playing with you, I wasn't playing.
So then let's go 20-20-20. If it's in the bag for you.
Depends what course you want to play at.
Well, you tell me. I don't care.
Okay. I've seen your putting. All I got to do is just put some pressure on your putting, but your putting will let you down.
Hey, putter, I'll change my putter just for you.
Change it, and you're gonna try to be soft, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna rely on my bet, not rely on that bet. But I'll take it, bro. I'm not scared of you, Andy. Again, but you can't be a fuck. But I'm telling you right now, you gotta just have fun. Okay, but just have fun. Don't be that fucking toxic, Andy. Don't be telling me, hey, Brucey, pick up the flag, Brucey. Just leave me the fuck alone. Let me play my own game. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do have some stipulations. You are going to have to play with some golf etiquette. I'm sorry. That you are going to have to play with some etiquette.
Okay.
No, because you just say you don't want to.
I'm not scared of you, bro.
Who said? I'm glad. I don't want you to be scared of me. I'm not even scared of. I'm scared of myself. I'm scared of my game. So let's go 50-50-50.
Okay. So it's settled.
50-50-50.
What the fuck? Wait,
You're not scared of me.
You know I'm poor, Wade.
You're not scared of me.
You're
not scared of me. 50-50-50. Let's go.
Easy, Tiger. Why are you trying to, bro?
So then I want to see if you're really scared or not.
I'm not scared, but 50-50. Who does 50-50-50, bro? You want to just take my check? You want me to get paid on Friday and lose it on Saturday? Is that what you want?
But you're not scared of me. I want there to be some sort of like just you're scared just like a little bit. Not of me.
But again, it goes
with the bet.
I'm not scared of you. I know I can keep up with you.
You don't have to be scared of me. I'm just saying.
Especially, dude, especially knowing that you beat me this much in drives.
So then let's do 50-50. It's like automatic money.
Oh. Now here, this is a good one. I like this one. Oh, I can't show comments.
Okay, hold on. I'm making my way down. Look. No. Hold on. Mike Ayala gets mad because nobody wants to include him on bets. And you know what? I want to keep Mike Ayala out of it. It's between you and me.
See, but no, it's so funny though. Let me tell you this now. It's so funny. You're bullying me, right? But then when I go
I'm trying to give you an opportunity.
You are bullying me.
It's not bullying. It's not bullying.
That's it. We already said it. I'll do 10-10-10. Let's go 10-10-10 whenever golf course when we go do singles. I mean, you're down. Covered. You go do 10-10-10 with everybody else. You do 10-10-10 with Osman or with Jeremiah or whatever. Why can't you do 10-10-10 with me? Because you know that you can beat me? Is that what it is? I have one bad hole and that's it. Those 5 strokes.
I have to make it worth. I have to make it worth my effort, and because I'm gonna have to try to beat you because you're a good golfer. I'm gonna have to really. I have to really put some effort into beating you. So I needed to make it worth my while as opposed to just doing a 10-10-10.
Okay, we'll do 20-20-20.
25-25-25.
What the fuck? Can you stop already?
You said you're not scared of me. You're not, but I want you to be scared of the bet. I want you to be scared of the bet. 30-30-30. Last offer.
Okay. We'll talk about it after this, bro.
Okay, right here. See, look. There you go, Tony. Thank you. Take the 50-50-50 already. What is gaslighting?
Tony, you're supposed to be on my side, Tony. You're supposed to be on my side, bro.
What is gaslighting, Arnold?
Gaslighting is where you're trying to hype me up and you're trying to get me all wound up, and then you're blaming like, hey, bro, I'm not doing nothing. That's what you do. You're a gaslighter. You're a narcissistic gaslighter, everything, bro. And then you say, I didn't know, bro. It's who I am, bro.
Hey,
that's who
you
you are,
like
bro.
it.
Thank you, JR. Thank you.
You don't like it. Well, you always use the excuse you didn't know. So I always like to give that back to you. It's not fun,
okay.
right?
All right. Hey, bro.
Right here.
So ready?
Me and Andy gonna have to run it back.
Ooh.
John, you're solid, bro, but I'm on the bigger and maybe even worse things. Look, I'm throwing out fucking bets to play Brucey right here. Look.
Hey, me and you against the freaking Tejada brothers.
I don't want to play. I can't have you as a partner, bro. You are not a good partner. You are not a good partner. I can't. I trust that you are going to be exactly who you are. I can't do it. I can't do it. Me and Osman. I think me and Osman, that would be a good match.
Dude, get Osman off your nuts, pretty bro.
No, and I let him down, bro. Right here, look. Okay, Brucey right here. Mike Ayala. Brucey versus John Tejeda, 4 strokes in front, 4 in back.
Sounds reasonable.
What do you think, Brucey?
Sounds reasonable.
I think so,
That sounds really reasonable, John.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's
last time he
it's-
gave me 2, and I
it's
got
in
him
your
at
favor.
Silverhorn.
That's what I'm saying. It's in your favor. This matchup, it definitely favors you. It definitely favors you. So it would have to be like a 20-20-20 bet as well.
I'm liking this. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I think we do have to give you props, Brucey. We do, because you're a bitch and you will not play anybody straight up. You are, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being
bro,
a bitch. You have to
we already
know.
talked about this, bro. You can't.
No, but you have to know what you are. You have to know what you are. You have to know what you are. You have to be real with yourself.
See, read that one.
I stay talking.
Read Steve Hassel. Read Steve Hassel.
I stay talking, bro. I'm gonna read Jordan calendars because you've been poking the bear. You've been poking Jordan. I stay talking, bro. Just not to you until you beat another deep flighter and you start peacocking. Then you talk shit to be cool. I'll give you 15, Brucey. 7 and 8. Wow, that's a lot of strokes, Brucey. See, like this is where I'm at with you, Brucey. Like I love you, Brucey. But you know what? And then it's like the other day you said, you think Mike Osmond's really mad at me? And I'm like this. I said, no, bro. He's just giving you the same energy you give him back. So if you're mad at him, then he's mad at you. And you're like, oh, okay.
I'm not mad at. I don't get mad at nobody. Sometimes I just feel like sometimes there's a. You can tell when somebody's come from a place that they never come back.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think we're all playing, and you like to take things the wrong way, and that's what I'm saying. We all love to joke with you.
Jordan's talking a lot right there, bro.
No. But you know what? It's playful banter, and you know what? I think you're taking it wrong. It's you.
Uh-huh.
That Cleveland Halo 3 hybrid will never leave my bag. M2 driver was goated as well.
M2 driver. Rory said is M2 was the best.
I think we have that. Yeah, and you hear that a lot. I wish I could have afforded a good TaylorMade driver at that time. I had the RBZ, and then my next good driver was the Epic Flash.
Mm-hmm. I still remember that. That's how I met you. You had the Epic with you when I first met you.
Yeah, hey, my game was a different game right here. Okay, right here, look, Kristen Tarver. Kristen, thank you for your hospitality this past week out at the Teddy Bear. Don't do it. Oh, look, don't do it. Ooh,
no, read Steve Hassel.
Alice Municipal, no chipper either.
Hey, John, stop. That's my godson, bro. Stop, bro. Stop.
You won't beat him? He's not one of the guys.
Oh, no, that's what I'm telling him to stop because it's like, even I'll take out half of my clubs and I'll still beat him, bro.
There we go. Oh, look. Here we go. Look. Russ and Rudy versus Brucey and Andy. Oh. No, I couldn't play with Brucey. I can't. I want to play with Brucey. I just can't.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man.
I like to be honest.
Okay.
Look,
Steve
JR Garcia right here. Let's go, Brucey. Hey, again, Brucey, there's your third fan right there.
See, there you go. See Garcia, bro.
Esteban even said it. I pick up the flag. Also, that's golf etiquette. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's what they say. You know, I'm not gonna don't pick up the flag. You know, you're like
I pick up the flag. Ask anybody who's played with me. I pick up the flag, bro. I really do.
We did that the other day. We asked people, like, because you said, Andy, you're a toxic golfer, and we asked people, and people couldn't say that because I think people do enjoy playing with me. I think they do. Okay. And then you have people on the other side that side text me, man, I can't play with this guy, and it's always about you. And I'm like, well, what happened? What did Brucey do this time? I said, and I'll say this the points. He didn't pick up the flag. They're like, oh yeah, definitely. He was the first to sit in his cart. Oh yeah, definitely. Man, spot on. I said, how do you know? I said, because this is what he does.
Okay.
Right here. Okay. Oh, me and Brucey versus Andy and Jake 2020. I'll take that bet. I'll definitely take
You won't take it. You will not take it, bro. You won't take it. I know you won't.
What $60, Brucey?
Okay.
What $60? What $60? Like that's what I said. 2020 against you. It's not worth it. It's not. I need higher stakes for it to be worth it. I wouldn't want to play with you for anything less than 25. At least. It's not worth it.
Okay.
It's not worth putting up with you for 18 holes.
Okay.
There you go. Look, quit walking in people's lines, Brucey. Again.
That's bullshit, bro. Dude, y'all are just trying to be funny, bro. I don't ever do that. That's one thing I don't do.
Kind of like
walk on
you
people's lines.
never let the flag whip in the wind either, right? You
Being a
never
little
let
bitch.
that happen.
But you can have music going, but the whip fucking of the flag bothers you. Come on, man. Like, be serious, bro. You're over there bumping fucking insane.
That's what it proves my
You're
point.
fucking bumping bye, but the flag's, but you don't hear the fucking bye, but you hear the fucking flag. Come on, bro. Like, stop, dude.
But the thing about music is music is consistent. Flapping in the wind is not. But again, I know you don't get it, and that's where we're trying to help you, Brucey. We're trying to help you. But again, look, Tony Castillo, take the 50-50-50 already. Tony, I'll take I'll give you that bet too, Tony.
Go. Next one.
Okay. J.R. Garcia, laughing my ass off. All that gaslighting, damn man.
You said that already. You said that
okay,
already.
Hey,
go to Steve Hustle.
It was a good quote,
right?
Go to
Steve Hustle.
Tony Castillo, you win some, you lose some. But take the challenge, Brucey. Take the challenge. Oh, look. Jordan and Brucey. Again, nobody wants to play with Brucey. Nope, it's not. Brucey, bro, I gave you 6 strokes when I was a 15 and you were 20.
You lie. You are lying, John. You were not a 15, bro, and I was not a 20, bro. When you gave me, you don't think you gave me 6. I thought you gave me 2 and 2 is what you gave me. And you had ended up beating me about 1 straight up, but then the pops came in to help me out, and that's how I won. That's Silverhorn.
Right here. Steve Hostel, don't do it, Bruce. Don't do it, Brucey. He's reeling you in, bro. Fish, orange.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it if I were you either, Brucey. I wouldn't do it either. Not with your game and your attitude. I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Jordan Calendar, I offer 15 strokes and can't get no love when he talks shit first. No, hombre.
You get a lot of love from me. I have a lot of respect for you, Jordan. I really do, bro. I have a lot of respect for you.
Okay, so then take the bet. If you respect him so much, take the bet.
Okay. We'll see. Let me look at the outings coming up.
Jordan, again, another lack.
I'm not gonna be here this weekend, so I can't play him at Gateway. And then the next weekend,
I don't think that's
Cedar Creek Major.
I don't think that's what he's saying. I don't think anybody's saying Gateway this weekend. I think it's just a general bet. A general bet.
I'll take you up on that bet, Jordan. Whenever you're ready, and whenever suits our both schedules, and we see each other at the golf course on a single golf round, come talk to me. We'll talk about it.
Hey, I'll be in that group too, so you and my bet goes with that.
Let's go.
Right here. Look, Mike Ayala, I'll cover the bet, Brucey. Take it.
He won money off of me that one time, bro. A lot of money.
I won money off of you too, Brucey. I take the bet.
There you go.
Right
Let's go.
Hold the flag while you're holding the pin so it doesn't flap in the wind. It's only money, Brucey. There you go. Here. Look. Oh, look what he said, Jordan, right here. We can even go 1-1-1. Hey, or 50 cents.
It's fucked up, bro.
Well, something's got to fit your budget because you're not taking anything that's fitting your budget's not working.
But is this right, bro? But Brucey has to ride in your cart. Okay.
But Brucey has to ride in your cart or the bet is off, Jordan.
See that?
I think, hold on. I think too, I don't think the cart matters. I think the group matters.
The group matters, yeah. I want to know. I want to know, is it really OB or?
But you know what? If we're betting 50-50-50 or 20-20-20, I do want you to ride with me. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I want this technicality. I don't want this that.
No. Again, I don't know what technicalities. You always talk about that, but I don't understand what technicalities is.
Stop. You tell me the same thing too, bro. When you play with certain people.
No.
When you play with certain people.
I'm telling you, I want to ride in the same car with you because everybody knows you're a head case. Just like RG slow played you. I you know what? If I'm betting that much money, like 50-50-50, I want to ride with you because you get pissed off so easily at me. So I'd want to be under your skin.
That's what I'm saying, bro. No, you see, no. Now, when I say a technicality, is that when you play with certain groups and they get gimmies and I don't get gimmies and I miss a 2-footer, but this guy's been getting 2-footers all day. That's a fucking technicality.
That's not a technicality. Like I tell everybody, don't give me putts. Like I would make me if I'm betting against myself, I'd make myself putt every time because I've blown 1-footers. I have. And those aren't technicalities. I'd make myself putt
So, but that's not a second. But if you found out that you've been putting everything out and you missed some, and then I come and say, Andy, I fucking beat you by 2, and I said, oh, by the way, they were giving me gimmies.
Well,
You're like,
I don't know.
motherfucker, I was putting everything out. That's bullshit.
That has everything to do with you, and that's why I won't bet anybody outside, because I couldn't put that heat on you. Like, it's pressure. We played in a one-man scramble. Freaking John Tejeda or Joe Tejeda, he putted before me. He quick putted, and he putted before me. And I was like, you put it out of turn. And he goes, I wanted to make it to put the pressure on you. And I was like, ugh. As a matter of fact, I was like this in my mind. Fuck, he did put the pressure on me because.
Hold on. You didn't answer my question, though. But you didn't answer my question. If I beat you by 2,
then you beat me.
So you wouldn't be pissed off and says,
I wouldn't, because I wouldn't bet you.
Hold on.
Would you say, outside of my group.
That's what I'm telling you. So then from the next on, that's what I'm telling you. So when I pay people, I don't want to pay people how you said. I'm with you. I don't want to pay people outside of my group, because if they're getting gimmies and I'm not, and I have to put everything out, which I want to put everything out. It's like, hey, bro. And then he goes, hey, I kicked your ass. And I'm like, you didn't really kick my ass because you were getting gimmies. I wasn't. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I call technicality.
I see your point of view. I don't agree with it. I don't have to. I see your point of view. And again, I think it's like when we are playing in a match, and you know what? I would make you put everything out.
I know you would.
I would again. I look at you like me, because I have no respect for your putting game. I have zero respect.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Likewise. I've seen you putt, bro.
I would make you putt. And again, like, I would make me put everything out like that. That's how you get to me. That's how you get to me. Yes. You know what? And we know you get in your head before anybody else gets in your head. So it's like you have to show you the lack of respect.
You got to earn it. No, you got to earn it. We've had this conversation. If I'm playing,
I know, but you don't earn it. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm telling you. Can I fucking get there, bro? I know what you're trying to tell me. I haven't proved to you yet that these putts don't mean shit to me. That's what I'm fucking saying. Dude, stop already, bro. I know what you're telling me, bro. I know Leo's earned it. Zach Acuff has earned it. These other guys have earned it. So when they say, hey, bro, dude, pick it up, bro. It's a fucking gimme. And you're like, same putt. I got the same putt. And you're like, bro, you can't compare you and Zach Acuff. Fucking put your shit out. But what, like, dude, he's earned his shit. He's made these fucking putts. This is for birdie. Yours is for fucking, like, something. Like, put your shit out, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. I haven't earned it. And I understand that I haven't earned it. So until I earn it, then it's out of technicality, right? But if I'm playing Juan, and I've never seen Juan earn it, I'm not going to tell Juan, oh, it's a gimme, pick it up, bro. I'm never with you. I don't know if you fucking make these putts or not. Earn your shit. Earn it. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at, is that when other groups do that and I'm losing by 1 or 2, and I'm like, bitch, you're getting gimmies? Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck you. Nah, like, it's not fair. You know what I mean? That's my argument, is that I know I haven't earned it, and I don't want to get given.
Give me an example. Give me a cold hard example.
Of what? Of a gimme?
Of what you're talking about.
Of losing.
No, I don't.
That's what I just told you. If I'm okay,
I want you to.
Let's just talk about. I'm going to give you.
No. I want you to give me. I want you to give me a real example.
I'm telling you, when I go to somewhere and everybody's telling me, hey, 555, hey, 555, hey, 555, hey, 555, hey, 555, I'm down to take them. But I'm like, I'm fucking myself because I don't know what they're fucking doing. I don't know if they're getting gimmies. I don't know if they're playing, hey, scorecard away, or hey, rock and root, or hey, all this, take it out of the sand, sand's not in play, but it was in play, or hey, they're doing clean lift in place and it wasn't lift clean in place. I look at all that shit and I'm like, fuck that. I was hitting the ball as it lied. I was putting my ball out. If it was in OB, I was playing it as OB. If it was in a fucking hazard, I had to play it in a hazard. Like, I'm doing that. And when I see somebody do that and I say, hey, man, I lost. Like, fuck, I lost, man. Shit, man. This guy actually went OB, but it was really flirting with the line, so he didn't call it OB. I'm like, fuck that, bro. Like, I'm not going to lose by 1. And he was flirting with, I get fucked up sometimes, is because I hear some shit like that, and I'm like, fuck that, dude. I didn't fucking really lose, or hey, I shouldn't have lost, or if he was with me, that shit would have never happened. That's why with you, I like that you call me out. I like that you say, hey, dude, why are you changing balls? Or, hey, dude, why are you fucking in front of the fucking tee box? Or, oh, shit, my bad, bro. Like, hey, thanks, man, for calling me out. Because if I beat you, I don't want you to come back at me and say, well, you beat me because you cheated. You beating me because of this.
Well, I don't think it's not calling you out. It's inquiring about it. But again, you look at it as me calling you out. It's like I questioned the thing about the wedges, and you're like, oh, I could have side texted you. I said, you know what? I could do a lot of things. I could have not given you the wedges in good faith, you know, thinking you were going to turn around and trade out the wedges with your cousin.
But you make it seem like I'm trading them out to somebody that I can't get them back from. All I gotta go do is go back to Alice, get my shit, and give them back. That's how easy.
That's how you're.
I didn't give them to somebody outside.
That's how you're taking it. I'll just take. How about this? To make it all fair, I'll take the wedges you have currently in your bag.
That's not fair.
See, there you go.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Exactly.
You can't give me a fucking M2 and expect to go get my stealth too. Like that's not gonna happen, bro. You can't do that.
I'll take that M2. I've never had.
But I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying.
Look, look. I like this. And again, I love how everyone's being truthful. All right, John the head up, bro. This is a weird way to say you're scared to bet.
Dude, you see now people aren't being honest, bro. People are not being fucking honest. I don't like that, bro.
Let them speak for themselves, Brucey. You speak.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
And let them speak for
themselves. And you're not being OB either. You're not being OB because you said you hate to lose when you hear that something else happened, or hey, I was playing against Maya and he was in another group and this and that. Because you just said, hey, if I'm going to play a bet, I want him in my group.
I agree. And I will continually say that because I want to put heat on somebody. And I've said that. And I want to get under somebody's skin and I want to talk shit to him. I can't talk shit to somebody in the other group. I can't do it. I can't do the little things I like to do to get under people's skin. I told you, we already had this talk about how to win. I can't bet somebody in good conscience know that I like to put heat on people, whether it's play, whether it's somebody talk shit, you talk shit to them back. I can't do that. You know,
so,
I can't.
So is that like playing dirty pool, like the way you are? Is that playing dirty pool? Like you ever play dirty pool and then somebody goes hide the ball, like goes hides the 8 ball, or you playing like dirty pool? Is it the same thing?
Playing defense.
So, but is it what? But if it's playing defense, hold on. If it's playing defense, why is it called dirty pool?
I don't know if it's called. I don't play dirty pool, so I don't know what that is. But I just know in league play, I know how to play defense in league play.
Okay, but
that's
again,
something I have learned.
It's called dirty pool for a reason. That means like, hey, bro, just why do you got to play dirty pool? And you're like, well, I'm playing defense. Yeah, but technically it's fucking dirty pool.
That's what I'm saying. It's technical in your eyes. It's smart pool by playing defense and maybe giving yourself ball in hand, like where you can run the table.
That's what I'm saying. I understand that, Andy. I know the fucking rules. Like I know that shit. But it's so funny that when I do shit or I try to play smart shit, I get called, right? I get called out, right? But then when other people do it, it's smart play, it's good play, or that shit. Because when I play my game and you're telling me, I think golf etiquette is not fucking being a little douche or being a punk and being like, oh, hey, you like a girl, you're yelling across the fucking across the shit. I think, hey, bro, play your game. I play my game. Leave me alone. I leave you alone. We joke, but we don't gotta fucking talk about each other's game. That's to me, that's fucking being like you're trying to use my weaknesses against me. So now you're not playing legit golf. That's my thing, bro. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.
Thank you, Jared Garcia. What is dirty pool? I agree.
We all know what dirty pool is.
I agree.
We all know, dude.
I grew up in some fucking pool halls.
Okay, ready? I'll give you one more example, and I'll stop with this. I swear. Baseball, right? Let's talk about baseball. A guy's going for a perfect game or no shutout, and then somebody does a fucking bunt and whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
But again, like you don't think it's fucking like, bro, like go for the fucking hit, bro. Why do you gotta fucking cheat and not cheat? Okay, sorry, Sam, using the wrong words. But like you don't understand that. Do you understand that?
You're trying to lead. That's where you're trying to lead to, and you're trying to justify that. You're trying to justify.
I've heard it all the time, but I see it all the time. I see it all the time.
And I will agree from your point of view. You're trying to justify that as cheating. You're trying to justify it. What I think having smart play
and making people put it out and maybe not giving people relief. I think that's smart play when money's on the line. I think it's smart play.
Okay.
I think it is.
I want you to put on Esteban's real quick.
Well, I'm not going to do it because
Okay,
I'm not going to do what you want me to do.
Because you can't compare sports, bro. You can't compare basketball and golf.
Okay,
golf is different from basketball. You can't say.
Okay, you want me to put his comment on, but you can't let me read it.
Go read it.
It's on, bro. Have you never played sports? Are you saying you've never talked shit on the field or court? Come on, Brucey. Well, Esteban, that's perfect, bro. Brucey's never played organized sports outside of a men's.
See, there you go. You're talking shit. You're talking shit, Andy. That's the Andy I'm telling you about.
Outside of a men's softball league, outside of a men's church league, and outside of T-ball playing with Nuno, freaking Mike Ayala's brother.
There you go.
He has
there goes Andy being toxic. There goes Andy trying to be funny. He's not really funny. And he's trying to be this guy. You know,
bro.
You can't compare basketball and golf, Andy. And golf is a respectable etiquette sport. It's not basketball where you're there trying to be there, trying to guard him. Hey, drive on me, do whatever.
One of the episodes that Bryson didn't want to talk, or that Rory didn't want to talk to Bryson during his round, and you were saying, "Is that right?"
Okay,
you didn't think it was right.
Look what you're saying. Now look what you're saying. Look, see, you contradict yourself a lot. You contradict yourself a lot. You think about it. When I don't talk to you, what the fuck am I in this game for? You can't even fucking talk to me. And hey, Brucey, you're in your fucking head again. You just have fun, bro. It's fucking, it's a fucking game.
When you're partners, you have to communicate as partners.
But I'm riding with you. But then I don't talk, and all of a sudden I'm a bad sport. Hold on. I don't talk, all of a sudden I'm a bad sport. If I say, Andy, I don't want to talk right now, bro. Right now I'm trying to focus on my game. I'm trying to focus on what's going on in life. I'm trying to just zoom out. Hey, man, if you don't come pick up, don't fucking pick up. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm trying to focus on my own game. And then when Bryson does it and Rory does it,
I want to hang out with you.
Well, I'm not here to hang out, bro. I'm here to fucking play. I'm here to win.
That's why I'm glad we don't play together a lot. I'm glad.
Okay, there you go. You said it now.
I've been saying it. See, look, thank you, Esteban. It's a part of sports. And you know what? But like I said, Esteban, in all fairness, Brucey has not played a lot of organized.
I'll remember everybody's comments on here. When I play with you, don't get mad when I joke and when I make comments.
See, that's what I'm saying.
When I beat you and I talk trash, you can't get mad at me.
But you don't remember, and we've already established you don't know how to joke.
No.
You don't know how to have friendly banter.
You
don't know how to have friendly banter.
Hey, all is fair in love and war, Papa. You just said it,
and I'm okay with
everybody say on here, all is fair. So when I say, hey, bro, like like when I talk trash and you say, oh, bro, that's kind of fucked up. How's it fucked up, bro? I'm trying to get into your fucking head. I'm trying to beat you here.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, all is fair in love and war in sports. So all is fair.
I mean,
I love it too. I love it too. Just don't concur to me.
Whenever you played in your men's softball league, I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. I welcome it. It's coming. It's coming, Jordan.
I'm glad Esteban could see that through.
Yeah, no, but I think he's just mad because I beat him so many times. I think that's what it is.
How many times have you bet him since it's so many times? How many times is that?
I played him. I bet him the past 2 times, and I got him.
Okay, so 2 is many times in your eyes.
Okay.
Again, I'm asking you. You said you beat him so many times, so 2 is a lot of times.
Recently.
Learn to block out the chatter and step on the gas. I love it.
Perfect, JR. Yep, exactly. I think that's what the bottom story is here, dude. The bottom story is they know my weakness because I expose my weakness, and instead of just kind of like going with it, they see a wound and they want to pick at the wound. So the wound's never gonna close because they keep on picking and picking and picking at the wound. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's my fault though, because I expose. Because I'm an honest guy and I'm a humble guy, so I expose my shit. And Andy doesn't ever expose about shit. Andy doesn't ever say that he cries. Dude, y'all don't understand, but Andy cries all the time. But on the pod,
I'm a crybaby. I was raised by 4 women. I'm very emotional. Very emotional.
But on the pod, he acts as this tough, hey, banter, hey, I want to get into your head. But when you do it to him, even Osman said, like, hey, Andy, that's why he loves Osman, because Osman is his counselor to tell him, hey, because if Andy wasn't with Osman, Osman would go crazy.
I don't think you would play me. You wouldn't play me. You don't know. You're not in the battle, Brucey. You don't get in these battles.
I can't be in your battle. You're a low handicapper. I'm a high handicapper. There's handicaps for a reason, I've already told you. But hey, you give me what to make it fair, I play you. There's nothing wrong with that. hey, I'll play freaking anybody. Just make it fair. I'm not gonna go play Tiger Woods straight up. Like, let's get that through your head already, dude. I'm not gonna go and say, right? So you got to make it fair.
If someone yells when you're going to hit, that's wrong. But trash talk,
That's
nothing wrong with that. Definitely. Agree with Juan. Part of the game. Thank you, Juan.
Juan, you're next. Just watch out, bro.
Brucey's never played organized sports, so he has trouble with these things.
Son.
Tiger gave JT a tampon on the course when he outdrove him with one leg.
Bro, it was a freaking amateur match, bro. Calm down. It was like the one where they were partners, him and Charlie, and it wasn't even a real match. Calm down, bro.
You don't think you'd want to win that with? Okay, we know the relationships we've had with our dad, right?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want to win that with your dad?
Oh, of course. But what I'm trying to get, you're telling me you're going to compare that to the Masters?
I never said anything about comparing anything. That's not what
I said. But that's why I said it's not even like a big, like a real thing. Like, don't get me wrong. It means a lot to Charlie and stuff like that. But let's just say he wouldn't do that at the Masters. Why didn't he do that with Tony Finau? Why was he being so rude to Tony Finau that one time?
See, like that,
right?
You look at Tiger being focused as being rude?
Yeah.
And I know.
Because
that's where Esteban's comment is maybe coming out.
It's a big factor.
You don't have to talk to
I just told you that when I ride with you and I don't talk to you.
Well, it ain't because you're playing stellar.
Why do who are we to judge? But hold on. Hold on. Who are we to judge, right? Who are we to judge to say, hey, you know what, Andy?
You're judging.
Why
you're
is
judging
10 to him winning 10 million? How am I judging Tony? I didn't say Tony. I said Tiger. We were all being mad at Tiger.
You're judging that Tony got offended and that Tiger was in the wrong. Just like
you were being offended when I did that to you.
You were being offended.
You were being offended when I did that to you. You're being so offended. Oh, Brucey, you're being an asshole. Brucey, you don't want to talk to me. Brucey, I'm your friend. Brucey, leave me the fuck alone already, bro. Like, I'm trying to get focused. We weren't partners. Stop. You weren't. Stop.
We weren't partners.
Stop. Now you're trying to get people on your side. You're trying to get people on your side.
No, I don't need anybody, Brucey. I don't need anybody on my side, Brucey. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just.
Anyways, how did this go from what's in the bag to this, bro? That's what I want to know, bro.
Because you know what? The show is called
always comes up, bro.
Because the show is nothing is OB. Not everything is OB to Brucey. That's why.
Okay.
And as soon as you learn that, you're gonna start growing, bro.
All right. 10-4.
Right here, look.
Likewise.
It happens in all sports, including golf. Again. But Esteban, I'm glad you brought it. Great points, bro. Great points.
So you see that? So you see that? So do you see that? Like, do you see that they're on tour? Like, do you see them talking shit, or do you see them being respectful?
I've been around some practice rounds where they talk a lot of shit to each other.
Practice rounds. Oh, but are they real rounds?
I don't. They play cash rounds. They're playing for cold or cash out of their pockets.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just saying. I've always believed.
You don't know, like the same way. We don't know the same way. So
yeah,
you're right.
Exactly. So I just always believed, bro. Like, hey, like I don't want somebody to beat me using tactics. Just beat me straight up, bro. That's all I ask. Beat me straight up, bro. Don't use tactics. Don't try to get into this. Don't try to do that because it's like, are you really beating the person or you're winning because you're using tactics?
It's like you always say when you fuck up, you start playing the man instead of the course, right? You always say that. Don't you always say that?
I do play the man. I don't play the man as him. I play the man. Hey, if he hits the straight, well, I want to be straight. If he hits, he kind of fucks up.
You were worried about where they light up or where they're at. You've always said that you're always worried about the other player instead of playing the course. You've always
right.
Said
you're right. I'm not denying it. I am not denying it.
Yeah,
bro.
and I'm glad you're admitting to it.
Bro, I am a man of freaking.
What are you,
Jordan, you're welcome, man. That I don't have to lie about shit. I don't need to lie about nothing. Everything I've ever said, dude,
there's nothing.
has been
No
honest
one's saying
truth,
you're lying.
bro.
I just think you have a skewed view of things. I've always said that. It's just your interpretation of things, and there's nothing wrong with it.
And that's what I'm telling you. So why can't you ever tell me like, hey, you know what, Brucey? I kind of see your point. You're always like, I see your point. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I see one thing one way, you see another way.
I can respect it, but I don't have to see your point. I can respect it.
Well, then don't see it.
I'm not, because it's hard for me to take advice from somebody who didn't play organized sports. It's just I have issues with that. I do, and that's just me personally.
Okay.
Not a good example for baseball. I do, however, like play the ball down, put everything out. Otherwise, agree on some modifications based on playing conditions. Set the bet, then play hard. A little bit of hazing each other is cool, and if at any time you're not liking the joking, then speak up. Otherwise, shut them up by draining birdies, saving pars, hitting bombs down the fairway, baby.
Boom! Good shot, Victor. Good shot.
Or in Brucey's case,
Good shot.
making bogeys and double bogeys.
Yeah, keep it up, bro. Keep it up, bro.
I can. It's easy.
Yeah.
Right here. John, so is that a 50-50-50 on or what?
No,
Ask Brucey. I'm
not doing 50-50-50. Hey,
okay.
if NOB wants to sponsor it.
You heard Brucey.
Yeah.
He had his opportunity. He's running away from it. It's okay.
Yeah, I am.
Right here.
I am.
Esteban, let's keep it going. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Thank you, Esteban. Thank you.
It's different.
Andy likes to drag on and wants to think he's cutting and getting into some
It's different.
stuff.
It's
It's not gonna work.
different when you put on the uniform. It's different when you've been a part of the team, or it's different.
Andy, tell me the last time you were on a team. Tell me the last time you were on a team. Please be honest. Don't lie. Don't say when I was at UTSA because you didn't do shit at UTSA, but be somebody's bitch on a damn fraternity.
Ian was my teammate.
Don't tell me. Stop, Andy. I've asked Ian. I've asked people about your play. Bro, you didn't play, bro. Being the mascot is not being a player. You weren't a player.
I want to be a mascot. You would have got tuition out.
You weren't. So, dude, the last time you played organized sports, and you told me, bro, was back when you were playing kickball, co-ed on some team. I don't know, dude. Like, so don't tell me, bro.
I never played in the league. I never played kickball in the league.
So you're making fun of my sports play when it's like, bro, like,
it's not your sport. Your lack of sports play. I played in high school. You didn't.
You don't have no. You want me to come back and give you my full details of my track record of sports I played? Just because I wasn't the best doesn't mean that I didn't play sports, bro. You have no idea, bro. No idea, dude. No idea.
You told me. And Esteban can see it. There's nothing wrong with it, Brucey. There's people that are in the band, and that's cool. It's okay.
Stop, dude. Stop, bro.
There you go. 100% right there. Thank you right there. Roman. I'm Roman Rios. I've never played with you guys, but damn, this shit is hilarious. If you guys are like an old married couple, I want to be in that foursome.
Let's go. That's the guy. That's my friend. My friend, dude.
I don't want to play.
He's good. He's good, bro. He told me he was good. He told me he's good, bro.
Yeah, you tell me you're good too. Okay.
Yep.
Beat me once, shame on you. Beat me twice, shame on me. My game is on its way back, Papa. You know what?
See, now he's blaming his game.
See, look,
wow, dude. Brucey, when I lose, I'm gonna blame my game.
I was trying to get your back, Brucey. Nobody
when
can
I
ever
lose,
really defend you.
But when I lose, hey, you know what? People who have ever beaten me, my game's coming back, bro. I'm coming back for you. Just saying, bro.
All I can say is he said his game's on his way back, but you know what? Like I always tell Ian, Esteban, talk shit when you beat Brucey, okay? Talk shit when you beat him. Talk shit when you beat him. All right? Or when Brucey beats himself. I heard Osman talk shit to Andy Torres even when he's his partner. And that's the truth. And Brucey doesn't believe it because, again, Brucey doesn't.
Well, then why can he talk shit to you, but I can't? Why is that? Let's have that conversation. Why do you allow him to tell you shit, but when I tell you shit, you come back at me with like, really, Brucey? Like, who are you to tell me shit? What the fuck? I'm your partner. Why can't I tell you shit? No. Is it because I'm a higher handicapper? I can't tell you shit. But when he tells you your drives are fucked up, I can't do that.
It's about trying to pull the best out of your partner instead of throwing them and making them feel like worse shit. Like Osman can get mad at me to hype me up and to pull the best out of me. You want to talk shit to others to keep them down. And again, that's okay. That's just, but like I said, when you put it out, hey, I'm looking for a partner too. And how many people jumped at the bit to be your partner?
You just don't know who jumped up. That's cool, dude. I don't, you know what, dude? I don't give a fuck. I really don't, dude. I don't care who's my partner or not partner. Dude, you know what? To be honest with you, I didn't even want to fucking play. But I hear the fucking shit that, hey, bro, Brucey, you gotta play. Brucey, you gotta play. I don't give a fuck if I play or don't play, dude. I actually don't win money, so I'd rather go somewhere where I can go play.
That's okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I really don't.
Have to do you. You have to do
I do. That's what I'm saying. So I don't care. I'm just trying to tell somebody, hey, bro, I'm giving you pops, bro. You know my pops. Don't take my fucking pops. Go get somebody else. I don't care, bro. I don't need fucking people to jump to when I need a partner. Hey, but you can benefit. I can benefit. So on and so on. But, bro, it doesn't really affect me if they pick me up or don't want me. You're not hurting my feelings. I'm being honest, guys. You're not hurting my feelings.
And-
You're actually saving me money. You're actually
That's
saving me money.
what you
You're
wanna
saving
see.
me money. The way I looked at it was like, bro, I could have saved that money and gone somewhere else to go play. I mean, you know what I mean, bro? So you're saving me
They were
money.
still playing for a lot more money than 10-10-10. I
Yeah,
think in
we all know
regards
that.
to
That was
let's
old.
see right
Yeah,
here.
that's old.
It's late, guys. The devil is out. Juan
Yes.
Rupalacava, Elema, focus to shoot 26 over.
It's happened to you, Juan. Don't lie. It's happened to you.
Tell her, I was waiting to hear that.
Yes.
But you still won't bet him straight up, though, right, Brucey?
Look what you're saying, Andy. Stop,
I
bro.
can see it.
The
I'll
guy
write it down.
just shot a 12 over. Tell me the last time that I've shot 12 over. Tell me.
I don't know. There's all the rounds at Alice Muni
Tell
that I
me.
can pull up.
Tell me.
Here,
So
let me get one.
my
Let me pull
odds
up.
are not that good. I'm
Hold
not
on,
gonna
hold
go
on.
donate. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm not
Let
gonna
me,
go
let me
donate.
pull up your 18 birdies. Let me pull up your 18
it up.
birdies and see your last round.
It was an Alice. It was an
No,
Alice.
no, I'm not. Okay, it doesn't matter the course.
Fuck yeah, it does. Shut up, Andy. You're being stupid already, bro. It matters.
It's
The
about
course
numbers.
fucking matters.
It's numbers. It's numbers.
Sorry. Okay, go. It's all
numbers.
numbers. Look at my handicap. Now look at my
Yeah.
rounds.
Okay, here we go.
22, 21, 23, 24.
Here we
Now you're
go. Rounds played 76.
okay.
Allocation plus 11.
And that was a 2-man or
hey,
whatever it was.
Oak Valley plus 8. Alice
What?
Muni plus 14.
Okay.
Right here. San Pedro plus 5.
Okay.
See? Alice Muni plus 20. All
Okay.
right. Alice Muni plus 15. Golf Club of
Okay.
Texas plus 5.
That
Alice
was you
Muni
get the round.
plus 12. Gateway plus 2. Allocation plus 15. Alice Muni plus
Fucking
15.
lie. Stop lying,
Plus
Andy.
13. Alice
You're
Muni
lying,
plus
dude.
12.
Dude, are they finished rounds? Can you look to see if they're finished rounds?
Okay, right here. Plus 15. Plus 15. Dude,
Where?
You're a good shot, bro.
Where was that at? Plus 15.
Alice Muni.
Look what you're trying to. We just talked about that, Andy. We talked about
Buckhorn.
Alice Music versus.
Buckhorn plus 17.
Okay.
Gateway.
How long
plus
ago was that?
17.
How long
Gateway
ago was that?
plus 17. I don't know. I'm just scrolling through.
Okay.
Alice Muni plus 11. Oh,
Look
hey. Dude, okay. This is a rowdy one. Plus 31 Golf Club of Texas.
Stop, bro. It's not funny.
Alsatian plus 29. Almost Basin plus 16. That's good.
Look at the dates, bro.
Alice Muni plus 8. Oak Hills plus 33. Hey.
Okay, stop.
You know what? Hey, Brucey, I take back everything I said.
Thank you.
Hey, there you go. All right, right here. Look. Okay, worrying about the others having to be in the group is a tactic.
Good one, John.
I
Joe,
like that.
sorry. Good one, Joe.
Right here. Logan. That's a lot of popcorn, bro. Look. Co-ed softball, Brucey.
I played co-ed softball. That's why I said it.
Yeah, we know that's like the most of your.
And I played mints, so stop. I played mints too at a different league. So stop, dude. I don't get it, dude. Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
That's funny, bro. Like that's your idea of organized like sports. That's why it's funny, bro.
That was after high school. I was like in my mid-20s, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny. That's why it's funny, bro. That's why it's funny.
Okay.
That's why it's funny.
All right, bro. Ready for partying shots or what?
My parting shots. You know what? I think everybody can. There's two ways to skin a cat, right? There's two ways to skin a cat. You could be violent about it, or you could be a little bit more subtle about things. Rory McIlroy said this in regards to winning majors. He didn't like being reckless in regards to how he won majors. All right. But I feel there's nothing wrong in being reckless to get to the destination you want to get to. And I think Brucey has a different way of doing things. I have a different way. We all have different ways. All I know is when you play in my group, I love to drink. I love to have fun. I love to give each other shit. And I like for us to play good golf or try to play good golf. And I don't like playing for handshakes. And I try my best to play in a group that you don't give pops. So I think there's all different types of golf out there, is what I'm trying to say. And I think it's important about finding the golf that is right for you and your group. And I think with our guys, there's a little group for everybody. There's the stud golfers, there's the middle of the pack golfers, there's the golfers that just love to drink and have fun, and there's the golfers that just love to play for handshakes. And then there's a solid group in there that want to play to get better and to play for that cash in your pocket. And I think it's just about finding your spot.
Okay. So you said you don't like playing for pops. I mean, playing with pops. So I'll cover Zach's bets, and I want you to play Zach 50-50-50. Can we have that happen? And I'll play you 50-50-50. Damn, took a long time for you to pause. You're pausing a long time, bro. But did you get what I'm getting at, though, dude? It's like you cannot play Zach.
Are you done? Are you done? Did you finish?
I'm just smirking. It's funny, bro. It's like sometimes you live in la la land.
I said I was gonna give you pops. I was giving you pops.
You just said I like playing in groups that doesn't give pops. Did you just say that?
I do.
So then how are you gonna play with me if you don't like giving pops?
Well, we want to play for cash, right?
Yeah.
Give me the same pops I'm giving you against Zach. I'll take that bet. Let's go. And I'm sure Zach will take it too. I'm sure Zach will take it too.
Zach.
Yeah, with 5 and 5 pops.
But Zach's not. Zach's neutral. Zach's neutral.
I'm giving you 5 and 5 pops at
because of why? But because of why?
Hey,
there's 13.
He's plus. It's very
he's
similar.
Not plus no more. He just told Leo he wasn't a plus anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not an 8 anymore. I should be a 10.
So he'll give you 4 and 4.
I'll take it 4 and 4. Your money. Him playing from back there, the tips. Me playing.
Hold on, you're playing for the same tips. So you're gonna give me pops and I play for my tee. Hold on, you're giving me pops and I play for my tee box in front.
Where you need to play in FOREBROS is where you need to play for a reason.
Okay, so you're gonna give me my pops and I get to play for my tee box in front of you.
If that's what we're doing for the day.
That's what we've been doing. So you're gonna hit from the blues and I'm gonna hit from the whites, and you're giving me 5 and 5.
I'll give it to you. Fuck yeah, I'll give it to you. So right here. So that's the deal. You get Zach down, I'll play him for that much, and I'll play you for that much. Get Zach down.
Okay. We'll see what's up. So anyways, don't interfere.
Right.
Don't interfere my party shots.
Great.
Don't interfere my party shots.
It already.
No, that's not party shots. I'm talking about you. So my party shot today's is my grandmother's birthday. Oh, so today is my grandmother's birthday, man. And earlier this morning, dude, it was still hits hard. She's been gone 5 years. So my partying shots is, man, like, again, and I joke around a lot, dude. I really do. I play that I get mad, whatever the case is, and just joking around, man. But seriously, bro, if you've ever been good in my life and I have you part of my life, bro, it's because I really do appreciate you. I really do love you, man. And again, if you have people around your life that you don't normally see or that you don't normally hang out, man, take that time and appreciate them. Appreciate your friends, appreciate your family, appreciate your loved ones, because at any time, man, they can be taken away. And I think I've talked about this before, man. But again, to me, it means a lot, dude, because I did blame that I would put things ahead of my grandmother. And when I didn't have, when God took her, man, I kind of regretted a lot of things that I did. And so again, man, my only thing is if you have people around you that are kind of nearing that time, appreciate them, man. Go visit them, go talk to them, go to things, because once they're gone, you can't have those times back. So sorry to be emotional, sorry to be kind of like after all these talks that we've had, man. But my whole thing when it comes to family, it comes to friends that you appreciate, just don't ever make excuses on not to visit them, because today might be their last day, man. So that's just my thing, man. Appreciate people around you. Love you guys.
Well, Brucey, I'm sorry for your loss, and I know it's always tough, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna say anything, but man, I know we all deal with something when it's a loved one's birthday, and you always miss the good times. All right, guys. Hey, if you stayed with us for this long, thanks to our guy Robert. Make sure you pray for Brucey and I that our relationship continues to. I don't want it to grow, but as it just molds, as it molds into or morphs into something. All right, I don't want it to grow. I want it to morph. Special thanks, guys, to our studio sponsor, the Texas Chancla. Make sure you hit him up at JesseHernandezLaw.com. If you see him around Fiesta, hey, He's got some badass medals. Make sure you ask him for one. And thank you to our presenting sponsor at Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Make sure you hit him up at MaximumDemo.com. Remember, guys, in the game of life,
nothing is OB.
or unless you're Brucey, everything is OB.